guys, how's it going? Welcome to Let's Chat Lads. So, unfortunately, I started streaming by saying to you, but I've had some technical difficulties before when it comes to my server voice chat because, unfortunately, some of my special guests could not make it to the chat because they wouldn't let me into it, which was making any sense to me. Then again, wouldn't be the first time this happened on my server because one other user couldn't enter at one point, hiding on the server, which I'm going to do now, and hopefully I'll be able to hear the special guests on it. So, that being said, let's go on it, shall we? So, if I go on to it now, where is it? Here it is. And please tell me this will work.
Hey there, Luke.
I can hear you guys. Thank God for that. Oh.
Yeah.
You guys had me worried. Oh no. But yeah, I can hear you, Shadow. Ozzy, can I hear you okay in this?
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
I hear you. Thank God for that.
Does that work?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Oh, thank God for that.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, you guys had me really scared early, thinking we wouldn't be able to talk, but yeah. But yeah, I thought I'd, ask if I could use a different voice chat because I couldn't do a stream without you guys.
Yeah, it just wouldn't be the same.
No, it wouldn't. I don't want to be stuck here on my own.
Yeah, because literally I was trying to see what was going on in the previous chat. I'm like, what the crap's going on?
That doesn't make any sense. Hey, Joseph. But yeah, it really sucks that happened. But yeah, Ozzy, thanks for letting me, use this server boy. I appreciate you helping me out here.
Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, Ozzy, you're a legend.
Yeah, you're an absolute hero.
No problem, man.
But of course, we can't invite anyone else here, can we? Because it's your server, Ozzy, not mine.
Yep. That's still technically a prize.
Yeah. You've actually made a rule, isn't it? So yeah, of course, got to follow it.
Yep.
But you know what? I'm happy with following your rules, of course, because it's important to treat with respect, isn't it?
Yep, and not tell people what to do on stuff that they don't want to do.
Yes.
Exactly.
Whenever I, do YouTube stuff, it's not my position to tell people what to do at all. I'm just here to entertain everyone. That's what I do as a YouTuber.
Yeah.
And I hope I deliver. But how have you guys, his week been any good?
Yeah, pretty good for the most part.
For the most part?
Yeah. Pretty crappy weather over here in my area.
Yeah, same. For me, it's been raining all afternoon, which has been very annoying. I hate rain. It
has been kind of like in the middle for me. It's been snowing and it's been sunny. But for the most part, I'd say it's fine.
That's cool. Hi to Amanda the Art Girl, and hi to Conroy Riker. Henry Cavill Bond's put together, and an old Anakin says like Winter Soldier. How do you mean? Was it like, what do you mean by that? Is it like a custom figure or like an artwork? What is it exactly, Conroy? Because that sounds actually interesting, really. Then again, boy, you are definitely right in saying Henry Cavill should be James Bond. It is proof of that.
I could see him being the next Bond. Yeah, the man from U.N.C.L.E. proved that.
Indeed, yeah.
Also, is it something cool? Is it something I can mention? Something cool really happened this week on Instagram for me?
Of course you can, by all means.
Oh yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Zachary Gordis noticed me.
Yes, I saw that you posted it in that he liked your post, Ozzy, and he commented on it with like that hand emoji. What emoji was it he used? With the hands. Was it like
I think it was a clapping, some sort of clapping machine.
But yeah, it's really cool that you noticed, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, now you know how I felt when Mark Hamill commented on my TikTok wishing happy birthday.
Yeah, and also, he's not the only one that noticed my birthday post. The voice actress Rebecca Shoichet noticed my post too.
Yeah, that was definitely really awesome. Hey, Donnie, and hello to Darth Prime. You've been busy, have you, Donnie? Oh, wow. Yeah, same, because I've been at work as well. Yeah, it's been pretty tiresome, but it's half term for me now, so I'm off for a week now from work, so if that's something. I will miss it, though. I will miss work, though. I will miss work, though, because I love my job. But yeah, got a nice week off for plans, so I'll be chilling out, doing stuff. I'll probably be building more Lego sets, for example.
Yeah. Awesome, man.
Yeah, hopefully I'll try and watch more films, though, but unfortunately, like this week, it's just been pretty draining for me. I've not had a chance to watch much, which has been unfortunate. Like, I've got a feeling, guys, that because my job is so intense, I might not be able to watch as much as I used to.
That is perfectly understandable.
Yep. And if you were to ask me, will I be watching any films in the future, the cinema, then the only response I can give is, I don't know. I mean, I would love to, because I really love the experience, but it's hard to, like, find the time for it, because I'm so busy, really. It's just difficult. Oh, it's cosplay. Is it cosplay Conroy? Okay, that's pretty cool. I love cosplaying. But yeah, if you want to,
Awesome.
I mean, Conroy, if you want to share this stream onto Mara Jade's server, you do that. Let them know that I'm live, so we can come and have a chat. They're welcome to. People in Mara Jade's server, because Mara Jade's one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. Don't know if you guys watch her or not. Jade Shadow, she's awesome.
I think I have her on Twitter.
Yeah, Mara Jade, she follows me on Twitter as well, so yeah, she's awesome. Your final year, Donny. Oh, good luck. Well, I hope it goes well. And you're in 2 jobs. Good. I'm only in 1 job. Well, good luck to you.
Oh.
Wow. But yeah, good luck to you, Donny. Hope it goes well. Did you, Joseph? Oh, nice one. 2 Terminator on the DVD. Nice one. But yeah, if you guys want what I did manage to watch this week, despite, not much time, I did rewatch Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man's Chest, and yeah, I love it to this day. Always will.
Always will be a great film.
Indeed. And then, I managed to also watch that new film called The Beekeeper with Jason Statham. I thought it was, good. I enjoyed it. And then, in terms of what else I watched, I didn't watch an official film on Thursday. I think it was Wednesday, I don't remember. I actually watched a fan film, and that was Spider-Man 2 Spiders. And the main reason why I watched it was because it's produced by my favourite YouTuber, Empire Fan Productions. He's involved in, of course, editing for it. He helped produce it, and wow. It's definitely my favourite Spider-Man fan film of all time. And yeah, I definitely really loved it. If you guys haven't seen it, I'll definitely recommend it.
Yeah, it's on my watch list.
Same here.
Yeah, it's great. And obviously, I can also probably guess you probably say it's better than Spider-Man Lotus, won't you?
Oh, I can tell it will be.
Yeah, because I've not seen Lotus and I don't want to, because I heard it was really bad.
Good. Terrible.
Yeah, and even Bramberg was that's the worst Spider-Man movie ever.
I mean, in all honesty, I can't say I blame him. From what I've heard about it, sounds really bad.
I really with him on that one. It literally makes Tarzan 2 look like a masterpiece in comparison.
And that's saying something.
And also, get this, he pretty much said that.
Oh God, even he says so.
Because this is of course a hot take, but he did say that Tarzan 2 is one of his favorites, one of his favorite Spider-Man films.
Interesting.
But it's fine. I'll accept that.
I mean, it's definitely not my favourite by any means at all. I hate Tarzan 2. Always will.
Yeah.
I used to like it, but now I don't.
And yeah, it's one of the worst superhero movies I've seen in my life.
Yes, there is worse one that I've seen than it, but yeah, it's not a good film in my opinion.
Yeah, you call it a Spider-Man movie, but where's Spider-Man?
Exactly, it's not a Spider-Man film. I mean, I nickname it the not so amazing shared universe setup film. I don't call it Tarzan 2 at all, because in my opinion, it's not amazing. If you want to watch a good amazing Spider-Man film, watch the first one.
That one is a good Spider-Man film.
Yeah, and if you want to see a much better film with featuring the Amazing Spider-Man himself, then watch No Way Home as well.
Yeah, I think that movie is it's good.
Yeah, exactly. But speaking of Multiverse films, did you guys see that they dropped the Deadpool 3 trailer recently?
Yep, I saw it and I did not care.
Like, yeah, because I saw it, guys, because people were sharing it all over Twitter, and in my opinion, the trailer sucked.
It did. this one
And
was already one of the most overhyped
Yeah.
trailers I've ever
and
seen.
personally, I don't understand why people are so hyped for it because I just didn't care whatsoever what they were doing. And also as well, right? The film's literally called Deadpool and Wolverine, but like, where's Wolverine?
Yeah, where was he?
Yeah, he only appears at the end, and there's only a shadow.
Hmm.
Where's Wolvie?
Hmm.
Yeah, but where's Logan?
Indeed.
Like Deadpool and Wolverine, am I right?
Yeah, that's probably a much better title. But yeah, I'm not going to watch the film. No chance. Does it interest me?
And also, like hell, this movie's ever gonna fix the MCU.
It's not going to.
It's beyond dead.
I mean, because and because I've heard about what and after I heard bad news about Argyle, I don't even believe Matthew Vaughn is going to save the MCU now because after I heard about Argyle, I don't trust him anymore with making films.
Wait, are you telling me that he's directing this one?
No, that's Sean Levi, Ozzy, but he said in a statement that he thinks the film's going to save the MCU. Matthew Vaughn.
Oh, I almost got a heart attack for that.
Well, don't worry, he's not directing it, but he reckons it's going to save the MCU. But after what I heard about Argyle, I don't believe him. But yeah, one day, guys, when that film comes to stream, I will see it so I can see how bad it is, and then yeah, I can definitely talk to you guys about what I think of it. But based on what you guys have told me, I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, because the movie sucked.
Ouch.
Yeah, like can't believe I had to start this year movie watching with a dud.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
But
Was it Dark Prime? That's cool.
But thankfully, though, in less than 10 days, Dune 2 will come out.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah, you're very lucky.
Yep.
And look, this week I barely touched Spider-Man 2 at all.
Barely. So you've been playing something else instead.
Like literally, the only thing I did was trying to unlock the Raimi suit and the Spider-Verse suit. That's all I did.
Well, it takes a long time when you don't do story missions, unfortunately, because they have the most XP in them, which is stupid. Like, I don't understand why to make it such a high level to get a Raimi suit. Like, come on.
Like level 30, 33?
33? I mean, there's like 60 levels, isn't there?
I feel like that's literally Insomniac forcing people to play their game.
I think it is, yeah. It's just forcing you to play it. Whereas in the first game, in the first game, it's DLC, free DLC, which you don't need to make progress on the game in that much. You just need to progress up to a part where you unlock the suit changing, and that's like after like 1 or 2 missions, isn't it?
Yeah,
that game's not even asking much.
Yeah, and that's why, in my opinion, the first game is better because it knows how to treat the fans, whereas this game, in my opinion, doesn't. So Shadow, when you say you barely touched Spider-Man 2 the game, where were you last up to with it? In the story, where were you last up to with it?
Man, it's hard to say, but I'm at one of the missions where you play as Miles.
Oh no. Yeah, I really hate how story gave more missions to Miles than to Peter. That really sucks, especially because of the whole symbiote story. Like, I was expecting more of Peter because of his role as.
And also, I honestly really do find Miles annoying.
Personally, I think he's much better than Spider-Verse films.
Oh, so they remodeled this one. Thank you, Insomniac.
Oh. Yeah, what a shame. And that's why, guys, when I did the side missions in the game, I made sure to play as Peter, not Miles.
I'm gonna do that too.
Yeah, it's what I did. It felt better that way, really, because I was appalled by how a story focused more on Miles than Peter. In my opinion, guys, it's just Miles Morales 2, not Spider-Man 2.
Exactly.
That's what it is. They should have just called it that, not Spider-Man 2. I kind of wish that Spider-Man 2 just featured Peter as the only Spider-Man again, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because the first game, the first game did it a lot better, didn't it? And what I also hate is also how several suits from the first game are also gone too as well.
And they're also replaced by cringe using suits.
Yeah, because I got
Okay, that does
yeah,
not sound good.
because guys, I bought the deluxe version, the digital version on PS5, and I didn't like those suits they added to the deluxe version. In my opinion, they were not good, and in my opinion, not worth the deluxe price.
Yeah, I just went with the normal version of the game.
Yeah, and when it comes
And
to a move. When it comes to a film suits I wore, guys, in terms of what I unlocked, before I, of course, got Toby's suits, I wore Andrew's Tarzan 2 suit.
That's exactly what I did as well.
Looked pretty cool in the game, I must say, really. But, like, you know what I also don't understand as well, is also as well how, like, you know, they should have included, instead of those weird suits, they should have, in my opinion, added suits based on the cartoons instead. You know, the good cartoons.
Yeah, like Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yes. Or like the 994 series, or, what else is, I mean, I wouldn't want...
Oh, how about this? How about this? The 1960s suit.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea, you know, to celebrate, you know, how far it's come in terms of the cartoons.
And I was also as well. When you say good suits, are you telling me that they put in the Ultimate Spider-Man suit?
No,
No,
I'm just saying add Woman's to have a good suits, Ozzy. They didn't add Ultimate, don't worry.
Oh, thank God, because that shows garbage.
Yeah, I saw the first episode of it and I was out immediately because I thought it was crap.
It's still more watchful than the 2017 show.
Not going to say much, was it? Because Ultimate Spider-Man, in my opinion, isn't good. But yeah, I'd say just add the good suits. You know, like the one from the 994 series and Spectacular suit, and also from the 60s show. You know, just to celebrate how far he's come in terms of the shows, really, or maybe previous game suits as well to show how far he's come in terms of gaming too.
Or how about his first appearance suit?
Exactly, that'd be a good idea.
Comics.
Yeah, you know, to celebrate, because didn't they do like an animated suit for him? You know, in the first game, where basically it's his normal suit but animated.
They did.
Yeah, they could have done something like that. And they have like an anime version of him as well, didn't they? In the game, I think too, and also a suit based on Spider-Verse as well. So, and speaking of, yeah, Ozzy, you'll also be sad to hear that Peter B. Parker's Spider-Verse skin isn't in the game either, unfortunately.
Yeah, that really does suck.
I was hoping they'd have it in as like, you know, an official suit to get, you know, like how they put Raimi's suit as an actual suit, not DLC. I was hoping to do the same with Peter B. Parker's suit. But I did like the addition of Noir, though, at least.
Oh yeah, Noir with the coat on. That I did love.
And they do have the movie suits returning from the first game, you know, like the ones that Tom Holland wears, for example, and the suits from No Way Home come back to as well, which are only a PS5 version of the first game, and Toby's suit also comes back too, and also Andrew's first suit as well. With the addition of new ones, you know, like the No Way Home suits, for example, which all on the PS5 version of the first game, and also Andrew's second suit and Toby's black suit as well. That's something at least. Yeah, tell me about it, Darth Hammond. The 90s show is nostalgic. Me and Ira Declan, Drake Bell's terrible as Spider-Man, in my opinion, nowadays. When I look at his projects, in my opinion, he's just not good.
He can't act.
My first Spider-Man voice actor will always be Josh Keaton. Always.
Yeah, but it really does suck for Drake. Because, again, he was someone I used to like, but based on what he did, yeah, that's changed.
Yeah, not anymore, eh?
Yep. I mean, literally, the guy can't act.
No, he can't. He couldn't act if his life depended on it.
Especially how he was in Yours, Mine, and Ours.
Oh, God.
But on a more positive note, though, guys, when it comes to gaming, if you wonder where I'm up to like with these supervillains, I finished the main story again, and I'm now doing the Justice League bonus levels.
Nice.
And if you're wondering which ending I pick, guys, I pick the hero ending again. And it's mainly so my hero character could be alongside Kevin Conroy's Batman, you know.
Yeah, that's what I did last year.
Yeah. It definitely hits differently when I hear his voice again in the game. After I first heard him on the Switch version back in 2018, it just hit differently now, you know. Rest in peace to Kevin.
Yeah. Rest in peace to enough legend.
The greatest Batman ever, man. And if you guys want to see, you know, a much more respectful game, which respects Kevin Conroy's Batman more than, of course, Suicide Squad or Kill Justice League, then play Liberty Supervillains instead. Because that game, while it does focus on the villains as the main characters instead of the heroes, it still respects the heroes, including Batman. Hey, Exalted Nerd.
That game doesn't kill off any characters.
Exactly, it respects them. Like, can you guys believe a Lego game does better than an actual, like, game by Rocksteady? Like, wow.
Embarrassing. It's just embarrassing when Lego can get something right, and then the actual developers that are doing this game can't.
Indeed.
Like,
like, what happened?
Like, another example, like, obviously before that game. Before that, Avengers.
Oh, yeah. Crap Avengers sucked.
Yep, and the Lego game got it right.
Yeah, like, I love Lego Avengers.
Especially the web swinging. The web swinging.
I know, right? It's just embarrassing. Yeah. It's also embarrassing about how Fortnite gets a swinging done better too as well.
Oh god. The fact that the worst game in history gets it right.
What's on my door? What? Yes, I'm streaming. Shut the door. Right, close the door. Sorry, brother. Asking for a coffee. Shouldn't have better to interrupt me. Yeah, you're not wrong, Exalted Nerd. Anything involving Kevin, which isn't that game, is better. You are not wrong at all. I guess even more adversity.
For the most part, yep.
Even more, you've told me it's a Smash Bros. Knockoff, isn't it?
Yep, but I do need to clarify. I got no issue with Smash Bros. Clones. It's just the way you execute it.
Oh dear. And I take it this game didn't do it well.
Not really, because it's literally just a full-on copy and paste.
They might as well call it Warner Brothers then instead of Warner Bros. Instead of Smash Bros.
Yep.
I don't blame Dark Lord Jaddo for that at all, Declan. He did the right thing, you know, after what happened to Kevin in the game. That's why, guys, if I was to do Lego Dimensions 2, I'll give you guys a love letter if you hated the game, because in the level which is placed in the Arkhamverse, it takes place, like, before Arkham Knight, and it's going to, like, erase Suicide Squad from history because of a dimensional crisis averting history. And you were pleased to know at the start of the level, you'll have Arkham Batman beating the crap out of Suicide Squad. Flawlessly. As well. Yeah, that's what happened.
Flawless victory.
Fatality.
Finishing.
Yeah.
There's one more web swing mechanic comparison I need to make that's better than the Avengers game.
Yeah, what is it?
Lego Marvel Superheroes 2.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Because while I think that game is pretty weak, you know, as a game, you know, yeah, the web swing is much faster and, you know, more momentum to it.
That is just so embarrassing on multiple levels.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very embarrassing. Like, what happened?
With another Marvel movie that just came out this week.
Oh yeah, I've heard nothing but bad news about Madam Web, but I did see Az's rant and it was purely hilarious.
Same with me.
I mean, like guys, the fact that it's considered one of the worst movies in history. So laughable.
Well, it's pretty funny, and Az's rant was just glorious, and I shared it on Twitter, and he retweeted it as well, which I really appreciated. Like, Az is a legend for that.
And also, speaking of he was Babyface rants, I saw he's the Marvel's rants.
Oh, did you? That was so funny. I shared that one too, and he also retweeted that as well.
And the part that broke me was when it was when he oh God, I can't think of the word for it. Yeah, compared it to Spaceballs.
Then again, I definitely think Spaceballs is much better than that film anyway.
Yep, and I saw Doug Walker's. I saw I saw Doug Walker's review on it, and oh my god, he pointed out so many editing errors that movie made.
I imagine there's a lot in there.
There was a lot, like lips out of sync with talking.
I take it the dubbing process went horribly wrong, did it?
Yeah, because this is what he thought. He thought one of the characters was dubbed, but no, it was one of the actors that was actually doing his own lines, and the dubbing was all and literally it goes way out of sync at certain moments of the movie based on what he said.
Well, that sucks.
That is so hilarious.
Yeah, it is. It's hilariously bad, really. Like, I mean, has there ever been a time, guys, when you've seen a film which is so bad you just can't help laughing?
Yes.
Yes. I mean, there's loads of YouTubers who I'm not a fan of, who I personally find their videos funny because of how bad they are, you know, as well. Like for example, Keep Behind the Camera.
Oh, that chicken.
Yeah, him, the clickbaiter.
Yep, the chicken.
Indeed.
Because he's scared of everything.
It would seem so. And but yeah, I still have love to rewatch Angry Grandpa, though. Rest in peace to him.
Yep, and I think one of the funniest things I did see from his vlogs is when I think he got like some sort of oil poured down his back, and then he just starts screaming and flopping like a fish.
That's really funny. That. You know what? Me too, Declan. I bet there's loads of DC games which are much better than Suicide Squad any day. I bet even Gotham Knights is better than Suicide Squad. Although I will say that killing off Batman in that game was also, in my opinion, a questionable move, I must say, really.
Yep, I mean, I saw the way he did it, and if you compare the two, yeah, Suicide Squad did it way worse.
Especially because Kevin Conroy was in that game, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was also one of his best performances too.
His final performance in a video game, as far as we know.
And at least Gotham Knights actually had a pretty good message after his death, at least. Well, for the most part, though.
But yeah, I'm still not going to play Gotham Knights, so I don't want to play it.
You know, I'm just going to play the DC games that actually matter.
Yeah, in the future, I'm going to play the Arkham games again on PS3 and PS4. Well, PS5 is compatible. I can play my PS4 games on PS5 now for better quality.
Yeah, I might replay them.
And speaking of PS3 as well, guys, this week I also started Warhammer 40k Space Marine, and wow. I really regret not playing this game earlier because I love Space Marine. And because of this game, guys, I can see why Henry Cavill is a massive fan of Warhammer, because, yeah, this game is awesome. If you guys have a PS3 or Xbox 360, I'd recommend Space Marine.
Well, I still have my 360, so there's my answer.
I'm a PS3. All I need is the game and the control.
Yeah, or it could be on PS Plus for you, Shadow, hopefully, as well. There's always that chance if you want to do like you know those Lego games you've been playing.
I'm actually online right now. Let's see.
Yeah, why do you check while you're there, you know?
I don't know if the PS4 has any Warhammer games.
There are some like PS4 released Warhammer games, so hopefully Space Marine will be on the PS Plus store for you to play.
I can vouch for that because I saw some Warhammer games in stores
before. Yeah, because I have like Inquisitor Martyr and the Minotaur, I think it's called, on PS4. And of course got Space Marine on PS3. And also, guys, you may also be excited to play the game because of who voices the main character who you play as, called Titus. Like, Titus is my favourite Warhammer character so far. And you guys know he voices Titus in the game. It's an actor who, in my opinion, has never had any bad acting at all in anything I've seen from him. In my opinion, he's never had a bad role. And that actor also comes from the UK as well. But he's really great at doing lots of different accents, you know, like American and Scottish, for example. And do you guys know who that is? And he also turned 60 last year as well, too, as well.
Just it.
Mark Strong.
Oh.
Yeah, I asked. Yeah, it's always a pleasure to see Mark Strong. Always is. And of course, live action wise, my favourite role of his, of course, is Dr. Savannah in Shazam.
Oh yeah.
And I think Dr. Savannah and also his characters in Kick-Ass and Zero Dark 30 is proof that he can do, in my opinion, a spot-on American accent. Spot on.
Right, so yeah, I'm at my PS4 for now, PS4 store, and yeah, there are a few Warhammer games from.
Nice. And is Space Marine there for you, Shadow? And also, as well, I also asked because on PS5 they're going to be releasing a sequel too, as well, you know, Space Marine 2 as well. Which I'm definitely going to get. But sadly, Mark Strong isn't coming back for that game, so that's a bit disappointing. Apparently, which is a shame.
Sadly, Space Marine is not here.
Well, that sucks. Looks like you have to get a PS3 controller, won't you, Shadow, on the game itself, won't you?
Yeah.
I'm guessing you have to use Amazon, won't you, for that? Well, unless, of course, there's in stores which sell them for you.
I mean, if you're gonna go online, my only advice is just make sure you get the official one and not a third party, because third party controls are not good. I know this from experience.
And you know, speaking of games, guys, when it comes to, like, you know, PS5 games or whatever, didn't you guys ever play that game called Elden Ring?
No. I've heard of it, but I haven't played it. I know one of my old friends wanted me to play it, but I just never was able to.
Yeah, because I know there was a lot of buzz about it, you know, about when it came out, like, in early 2022, weren't it? But, like, I just didn't play it. I mean...
I was just not interested.
Yeah, I wasn't at the time, really, but, I mean, Blaze recommended it to me because he said it's really good. It's also by the same people who made Dark Souls as well. And apparently, as well, it's made by a Japanese company, and so I'm expecting zero wokeness either. But yeah, and also as well, guys, am I the only one who thought it was going to be a Lord of the Rings game? Based on the title of it.
That's what I thought too.
Like I'm not alone then. Hello to Atasha. Nice to see you here. Hello from New York. Oh, I've been there twice.
I think it's also worth mentioning at the time, that's back when I was still an Xbox user.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Xbox user, to be specific.
Yeah, I used to be full-time user as well, you know, a couple of years ago. And this time, a couple of years ago, I'd have been on it full-time, but nowadays, Xbox is one of my biggest regrets in my life. But now, though, guys, I thought now'd be a good time to show you guys what I got this week. So, well, unbox as well, because first of all, guys, today I unboxed my figure of the Riddler as he appears in the Batman film. Yeah. Easily, to me, Paul Dano's best role, and he's my favourite live-action Riddler.
He's really scary.
Yeah, really scary. He nailed how terrifying the character can be, really, with his riddles and all that, and his sinister plans. Yeah, I love Paul Dano as a Riddler. Indeed. Then, guys, today, I got 3 films. Now, one of them is a Christmas movie, and this was what I really wanted to watch, and this film, when it came out, you know, in late 2022, as a Christmas film, of course, and think of this film as a cross between Home Alone, Die Hard, and John Wick.
Oh, I know what it is.
What is it, Ozzy?
It's Violent Night.
Yeah, Violent Night. Yeah, there he is. David Harbour as Santa Claus, who's an absolute badass in this film. Yeah, I'm surprised that, you know, my local store HMV took a while to have this available there, really. So, yeah. But I finally got it, though. Then, guys, I got a Criterion Collection film for my favourite film by my favourite Mexican director of all time. Because this one's actually Netflix exclusive, guys, but I found it at the store, HMV, and I thought Netflix might probably remove it one day, so why not get it on Blu-ray? Well, it's 4K on Blu-ray anyway, but yeah. Do you guys know who my favourite Mexican director is?
Is it Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio?
It is indeed. It's Pinocchio by Del Toro. And it's in cellophane, guys, but I thought I would, because there's actually a label here, guys, which says it's in 4K and Blu-ray, but, guys, it says it's been approved by Del Toro himself.
That's cool.
He's got his signature on the label and all, which is awesome. But yeah, and also, guys, that's also my favourite adaptation of Pinocchio as well that I've seen.
Same here. Oh, yes.
With an absolutely stellar voice cast as well. But it has a huge insect connect issue now. Oh, God.
Not again. Yep. Blaze, I'm so sorry.
That sucks. And then, guys, as well, the last goes from Care. Yep, that's right. It's Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse as a Blu-ray Steelbook.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm very happy about that. Got it. But yeah, there it is. I definitely love this cover of it too, where, you know, Miles is jumping in the air like that. On the back is his spider symbol as well. Pretty cool. Then, guys, this week I also as well got some video games. One of them is a PS3 game, and this is actually part of a franchise involving a very fast blue hedgehog. And I thought I'd start getting the games in anticipation for a third film of this blue hedgehog. And this is a game on PS3 which involves present-day version of this blue hedgehog and his younger self.
It's Sonic Generations.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I would have got Unleashed, obviously, but I didn't see it, unfortunately. But I got Generations, but I saw that and I got it. After that, I also got 3 PS5 games as well. Now, one of them is an upgrade from its PS4 version to its PS5 version. And it's also the last game in this franchise I'm ever going to own because it's by the company NetherRealm. And I upgraded this because it has faster loading and all the DLCs there for me. And you guys will probably know what it is when I sing the theme song, which of course is dun 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 dun. Yep, it's the Ultimate Edition of Mortal Kombat 11 on PS5. I thought I'd upgrade it because it has faster loading and all the DLCs there as well. And speaking of DLC, guys, it's the DLC I'm going to play as the most if I ever play this in the future. Just for DLC alone. Then, that wasn't the only Sonic game that I got this week, guys, because I got another Sonic game which was released on PS5, and a lot of people regard this as apparently the best one in the franchise, but Ozzy's told me his favourite is Unleashed, isn't it, Ozzy?
Yep, it is.
But this game, however, of course, as some of you may have guessed by the reception to it, is Sonic Frontiers. And now, Shadow, I know you're going to be really happy about this that I got, because I thought I would get the PS5 version of this game to, you know, further complete my collection of the franchise, which has my favourite game of all time in it, in case I ever do like a ranking video or a collection video. And I'll let you guess what it is by saying a quote from the story trailer, which is, here we go. Why'd I move here? I guess it was the weather.
Is it GTA 5?
Yes.
Yes!
and just like MK11 on PS5, GTA 5 on PS5 has faster loading, so yeah. It's basically the PS4 version, but with faster loading. That's what it is, really. And also, guys, when I play this, I'm only doing the story. I am not going back on GTA Online. No chance. Because GTA Online, in my opinion, sucks now.
I guess Kat and I will just continue doing it for you then.
Yeah, do whatever you want, yeah.
Yeah, it's better when you play with friends.
Well, we do invite session only, so that's how we don't get killed by other players.
And also, what's also annoying is how they keep adding more content to it. Like, just let it die already. Like, I thought we were doing 6 games, so why are we still doing content with GTA Online? Just let it die already.
Yeah.
Then I got 2 PS2 games as well, guys. One of them is for one of the first installments of an action franchise. That one's franchise, of course, was good in my opinion. And that, of course, is Call of Duty Finest Hour, the first ever COD game to be released on consoles, because the very first COD game was actually a PC exclusive until it got a remaster for PS3 and Xbox 360. But yeah, this is their first console game on PS2.
Yeah, I played the original Call of Duty on PC.
Let me guess, is it better than today's Call of Duty?
Yes.
Well, I'm not surprised. And then the last thing that I got PS2 wise is actually a Lego game, my first Lego game on PS2. And I thought, why not kick off, playing PS2 games with the very first Lego game I ever played in my life, which is the original Lego Star Wars.
Nice.
Yeah, the very first one right there. My childhood. And the final game I got, guys, is actually a game that's on PS1. I finally got my first PS1 game, guys. And there's actually a fighting game as well on PS1. And thankfully, of course, I can play it on my PS3 backwards compatible, because my backwards compatibility on PS3 is for PS1 games, which is awesome, which I really appreciate. And this fighting game, of course, is also by a game designer who slammed Walk and has my absolute respect. And that game, of course, is Tekken 2. Hopefully I can get the other ones on PS1 and PS2 soon as well to complete my Tekken collections to a marathon. You were close, Declan. It's the previous one, Tekken 2. There we go. And the final thing I got, guys, was a figure for actually a character, well, a type of character from a franchise I just got into video game-wise. As you guys may probably guess, video game-wise, it's Warhammer. So I thought I'd get a figure of a Space Marine called River. And looks pretty cool paintwork-wise. It looks like Titus, blue and all that. And yeah, looks like that too. It's got a nice big gun to it and also a jetpack behind it, which is handy. So yeah, got this, which is pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, I love this. Whew. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you want to tell me your favourite thing I got this week, then by all means go for it.
Okay, this one's actually a lot.
And what are they, Ozzy? Tell me.
The Sonic games, Pinocchio, Spider-Verse, and Lego Star Wars.
Nice.
For me, I would say GTA 5.
GTA 5.
Let's see, what was Lego Star Wars.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that actually might be it.
Alright, cool. You guys in the comments you can say as well. Deck says loves everything. Well, that's nice, Deck. I thought why not get a figure with a Warhammer character, now I got into a franchise, Because I did the same with Gears of War and Halo, cause I got figures of, Marcus Phoenix and Master Chief, so yeah, that went pretty well. It's a shame those games were only on Xbox, isn't it? Yeah, it really sucks. Nice one, Joseph. That's good choices.
Oh yeah, and I completely forgot. Pinocchio is not a good thing.
Nice. But yeah, it's pretty cool that I finally found Pinocchio on, Blu-ray. I was scared we wouldn't release it, physically, because what if it stayed on Netflix forever? And of course, Netflix would probably remove it one day, wouldn't it? Because you know what Netflix is like, don't you?
Yep. So now, I've got to look for it.
It's great bastards.
Yeah, indeed.
I'll definitely see if I can get it.
Yeah.
And I guess more than likely Wednesday's gonna be put on Blu-ray, so I better look for that one too.
What, the show? I'll see if I can find that too, yeah. I loved Wednesday.
Yes, I'm here.
And I can't wait for the second series.
I'm gonna watch. Oh, as soon as I finish watching the entire.
Nice one.
Yeah, because the other day I noticed that I found Stranger Things Blu-ray pack.
Oh wow, Blue Stranger Things. Oh, I should definitely get that.
Okay, that's I'm definitely getting. At least season 1, 2, and 4.
But like, here's the thing though. It wasn't just any Blu-ray pack. It was like a VHS like copy thing to make it look like to make it look vintage.
That's cool.
I guess it's trying to make it nostalgic for other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's pretty much the thing. Stranger Things.
I think it's because the show takes place in the 80s, isn't it?
Yep.
Makes sense that it's our Blu-ray like a VHS tape.
Yep, and I guess nostalgia for people like me that went to a Blockbuster video before those closed down.
Who's Stephen Wright? Never heard of him, but rest in peace to him. I don't really keep up with all his DJs, unfortunately, so I won't know who Stephen Wright is, unfortunately. Well, yeah, rest in peace to him. I don't really listen to BBC.
Yeah, I don't listen to the radio either nowadays.
Yeah.
I just have better things to do.
Yeah, especially when I'm driving, because I just plug my phone in and just listen to whatever music comes on, or if I just listen to a podcast or something.
Yeah, I love listening to music.
Yeah.
Or just rewatch previous streams.
Well, I hope they don't distract you from driving, Ozzy.
No, they don't. It's pretty much just us talking throughout the whole entire time, so it doesn't really distract me driving.
That's good, then. Just making sure you're safe, that's all.
Well, it's all good then.
Nice one. Who's Toby Keith? I don't know who that is. Well, if he's rest in peace to him. Yeah, you guys know who Toby Keith is? I never heard of him.
He was a singer.
A singer? Oh, rest in peace.
He died a few weeks ago.
Country singer?
Yeah, he died
oh dear, rest in peace to him.
Died almost 2 weeks ago, no?
That's unfortunate. Also, guys, when it comes to, like, platinums and all that, I'm not sure if I want to platinum Lego Skywalker Saga, if I'm to be completely honest.
I'm completely with you on that.
I'm not sure if I want to, really.
Even if I want to platinum Skywalker Saga, I can't anymore.
Really? How come, Ozzy? Fair enough.
And plus, it's not really a big deal for me anyways, because if I want to replay Skywalker Saga, I still have it on my Xbox, so it's not too much of a loss.
Yeah, you still have it either way, don't you?
Yeah.
So basically, nothing of value was lost.
Pretty much.
You could say that. So, Blazer, because I showed you what I got, early in the day, what do you say was the thing I got this week? Still on there.
Wait, let me recheck quickly.
Yeah, I sent you pictures earlier.
Oh yeah, the statue of the stationery.
It's a figure, but it's not a statue.
Oh. I'm gonna be honest, place. At first, I thought you were about to say Statue of Liberty. So, what do you think of the game stationery so far, Luke?
I said earlier, Blazer, I think it's awesome. That's why I got a figure today, because why not? But I can definitely see why Henry's a fan of Warhammer from this game.
Oh, something new?
Oh, Tekken 8, you got it. Nice. And also Blaze, based on him. Why is my clock on my stream frozen? What's going on?
Huh? That's weird.
My clock's being stupid on the stream. It keeps freezing. Yeah, honestly, YouTube is trying to screw me over these days. It really is.
That's sabotaging YouTube.
Yeah.
They want their website to thrive, but you're sabotaging your own creators.
This might sound pretty sad,
Secondly-
guys, but you know what? I can't wait to quit. Really can't wait. Not sure when my last video will be, but yeah, I know what's coming. I mean, because earlier, guys, I tried to upload my unboxing of a Riddler figure on my laptop, but YouTube wouldn't let me, press schedule. It was grayed out. It wasn't blue for some reason. Like it was saying, like it was literally saying, like you can't press schedule until the video is done preparing, but like it was already uploading on percentage counts.
That makes no sense at all.
Yes, but the thing is, guys, I then used my phone to upload instead, and guess what? It literally took seconds to upload. Seconds of a 4K video.
What?
Yeah, and it's also like about 7 minutes, and it's 4K as well, guys. You'd expect it to take a while because it's 4K, but it didn't. Yeah, you're right, Deck. It's like the saying goes, don't fix something that isn't broken. So first Discord and now YouTube. What's next?
I don't even want to imagine what's going to be next.
Yeah, probably PlayStation. Who knows?
Oh, please don't say that, Blaze.
Blaze, I think you just jinxed everyone.
Did I?
Yep, you did.
And also, Blaze, I've been having trouble with PSN on my PS3 because it wouldn't sign into it. So yeah, I've already had problems with that too and all on my PS3, which sucks.
Even I had issues on PS5 with a second.
Ouch.
Well, we're screwed. Oh.
What a shame. When it comes to what's coming more, guys, of course, I did film a video on why I think old Xbox is better than new.
This shall be interesting to watch.
Yeah, because I think it was more better in the days of the original Xbox and the 360. Although I will say that on the original one is better than 360 ban thing that happens where it bans one so like year 9999.
Yeah, because how are we still gonna be alive?
Exactly.
Like, do I need to send my great descendant to go unban me or something?
Possibly. Like, I think the wording of that is just stupid. They should just say you've been banned for life or you've been permanently suspended. Just say that instead. It's really hard to do.
Yeah, I still remember when you showed me the guy's reaction to when that happened to him.
I mean, I felt sorry for him, guys, but I still found that video hilarious.
It's so funny. Yeah, he had a full-on mental breakdown about it. And thus, a PlayStation user was born.
Yeah, because he got a PS3 instead, as he said he would. That's the right thing to do.
Way better console.
Indeed. Because while I have, because when it comes to playing games on PS3, so that's what I've had a lot more fun on PS3 than I have on Xbox 360.
Also, PS3 is also superior because of I guess you could say the media player, because 360 only plays DVDs, PS3 does both.
That's brilliant. And thankfully on my PS5 I can play 4K films, which is awesome. So I don't need to buy 4K DVD player now because I got my PS5 for it. And it'll work well for me because some of my films I have are 4K only.
I think I only have one 4K movie, and that's Deadpool.
Oh, nice. That's fine, McDonald. No worries. Hope everything's okay for you. Yeah, good luck with what you're doing in your home. Yeah, it's all right. What about it? Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, I do have a few 4K Blu-rays, like for example Sonic, Shrek, Sicario, and yeah.
Nice. Oh, that's a shame, Declan. Sorry to hear that. Then this is proof that PlayStation's the GOAT when it comes to consoles. Because sometimes things can go wholly wrong on other consoles, can't it? Also, Ozzy, you know when it comes to playing it on your Switch, do you ever play it plugged into your television or do you just use it on the Switch itself?
Both.
Both. So, have you by any chance played games like MK11 on the Switch TV, for example?
Yes.
And do the glitches on the Switch still happen on the TV?
Yep.
That's a bit stupid. You'd think on a bigger screen they'd resolve it and fix it, but you know, because it's a bigger screen.
Yep, just play it. Just play that game on something else on the Switch. I don't recommend it on Switch.
Don't worry, go on PS5, it's fine.
Yeah, plus I already have it on PS4 and I have it on PC, even though I haven't even played the PC version yet.
Is a PC version Ultimate version, Ozzy?
Yeah, I got the Ultimate version on PC.
Good, you have all the DLC then, thankfully, and PS5 for me has the advantage of faster loading, which is handy.
Oh yeah.
I guess same can also have a GTA 5 too, because you know, like obviously, it'll have faster loading too, and yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, you will.
Yeah, especially
I think GTA 5 plays better on the PS5.
Does it? I mean, sure, have you played on PS5?
Yeah, I should play it every Sunday.
Oh, nice. And is it still your PS4 copy of it that you use, or did you buy it digitally or PS5 physically?
I'm fucking buying it. Well, I did that download it, so I think my life would be a PS5.
Because yeah, now we've got on PS5, I can definitely have lots of fun playing the story again.
also might as well say with the Switch, no, I don't have sign-in or sign-out issues. Screw you, Xbox.
You're very lucky for Ozzy, aren't you? Because Xbox really.
Suck on Xbox.
Xbox once screwed me over with signing in once. It was like in about 2015 or something, guys, in the summer. I couldn't sign into it, which was really annoying.
Oh, that happened to me 1 year later on the 360.
And that really annoyed me when it comes to, you know, GTA, because, you know, like, back then, guys, I used to play GTA Online nearly all the time, which I regret now, but back then I was just angry if I couldn't do it. But nowadays, well, guys, I just no longer care for GTA Online because I feel they just add way too much DLC to it, which doesn't even come to a story mode of it. And also, like, adding in, like, flying bikes and all that. What?
What is this, ET?
Probably, yeah. Yeah, what a joke. Like, it doesn't feel like GTA anymore, in my opinion.
Honestly, it's starting to sound like Gmod more than GTA.
Yeah, it does. It's not GTA at all nowadays, is it? Yeah.
Not sure if you've played Gary's Mod or not, but Gary's Mod is kind of fun.
Is it? And is it like GTA Online where you can do whatever you want and all that?
Well, it's more of a sandbox where you can pretty much do whatever you want.
Well, there you go then. Yeah, it's literally become that. And also, you know what I also really hate too as well. You know, I can definitely see why you guys do your private chats and all that on there, because am I the only one who would get killed instantly upon leaving a building in the game?
Nope, you're not the only one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I would have got killed immediately.
And also, guys, in my opinion, the missions are just too hard to do because of co-op issues and all that. Because sometimes players will leave the game when you're playing them. Like, come on, how am I going to finish it now without
some play with friends and strangers?
Exactly, like say if you're doing a heist mission, for example, and then one of your team members leaves. Like, how are you going to do a heist now?
You're screwed then.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can.
Like, I feel the game was just, in my opinion, oversaturated with too much content, which was hard to do. You know, that's why, you know, when I was on it, I just, you know, chilled out, really. And I did the missions for Gerald and Lamar, for example, you know, was missions for them.
I still will not forget this one annoying thing happened to me in the middle of GTA Online.
What happened?
And that was when I got killed mid climbing up a building.
Oh, no.
Like, I was so close to getting on top of the building, and then guess what? I get sniped.
Which building was it you were climbing up?
It was like one of those those construction ladder things that I was climbing.
Oh, yeah, those in I think it's like a Mile High Club, isn't it? Near the Maze Bank Tower, isn't it?
Yeah, right around there. I got sniped literally when I was almost there.
Hmm.
So sorry.
Ouch. You are not wrong, you exalted nerd. I definitely think developers are so lazy today compared to back in the old days when we tried.
Yeah, because now they don't even give a crap.
The only exception I can say is probably for, like, you know, Japanese companies, because they still try, in my opinion. Go on then, Lily. Out you go. Scratching my door and all that. Goodness me. Like, why can't she see her door shut? She might be strong cat, but she's not trying to open the door. Susie's back over there, guys, on my film shelf, chilling out. You're probably doing the right thing, Deck. Hey, sup.
To be honest, I've been kind of playing a bit more GTA 5, more on my 360 lately.
Really?
Yeah.
I assume just for store mode only, because obviously now the servers online are shut down on that, aren't
they? Yep, and even then I couldn't because I don't have Xbox Live anymore.
Ouch. Yeah, I cancelled my subscription when I gave it to my brother, my Xbox One, when I retired.
And all I'm doing is just messing around. That's pretty much all I'm doing.
Yeah, probably a good idea, yeah. Although I would say that I think on the 7th generation version, the graphics haven't aged well, have they?
No, they have not.
Which is a shame. But I definitely think that the 8th generation version has aged really well compared to other games which are recent. But in my opinion, if talking about detail, though, I think Redemption 2 is where Rockstar really put an effort into the detail, though. Like, so much detail, it's unreal how detail is. It feels so realistic. Back when, you know, companies knew how to make it realistic and good at the same time.
Exactly.
Like, if you guys noticed that in recent games, they tried to make it look photorealistic, but it ends up sucking at the same time. Like, for example, The Last of Us Part 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because they tried to make it so real, but at the same time, the game went woke as hell.
That is sad.
And I think also the recent COD games too, because those cutscenes, you can tell they're trying to make it look like live action. But the story, from what I've read about, sucks in my opinion. And of course, those games, in my opinion, are dead because they focus too much on multiplayer than single player.
It's literally not the same.
It isn't anymore. Like, I've played the old COD games, guys, from 2007 to 2012 on my PS3, and they're great games, because back then they tried. And they didn't focus on multiplayer. Whereas now, they are, and in my opinion, that's one of the reasons why the franchise, to me, is totally dead and is unable to be brought back to life. And I've no doubt in my mind that if I play the PS2 game that I've got for Call of Duty, they're going to also be much better than what games stay for COD.
To be honest, I feel like I'm going to have a heart attack if Call of Duty tries remaking one of their old games again.
Well, I hate to break it to you, Ozzy, but we might plug it to Black Ops.
Yep, that was basically what I was hinting at.
They kind of already hinted at it with Cold War. That's the last COD game I ever played. Because they recast several fan favourite characters and all that. And the story, in my opinion, doesn't make any sense in Cold War either. It feels like a reboot, to be honest. Rather than a story taking place between Black Ops 1 and 2.
Why last COD game I played was the Modern Warfare remake.
Yeah, and Ozzy, didn't you say on a comment on my ranking video that you found it boring?
Yeah, but I got bored immediately.
Yes, I didn't even finish it because it was boring, and also as well how it kept having updates for Xbox. You know that Warzone thing it had.
Yep, and also Warzone does not count.
Yeah, Warzone sucks in my opinion. It's literally COD's version of Fortnite. Battle Royale, you
I can
know.
vouch for that because I played it. I can vouch for that.
And does it suck, Ozzy?
It's not fun. It's boring.
Ouch. The worst COD game I've ever played in my life is Black Ops 4, though. I'll simply say that it's only Black Ops in name only, not the game. The game is not Black Ops in my opinion at all. It's Black Ops in name only.
For me, mine is the Classified.
Just wait to see Black Ops 4, Ozzy. Because, yeah, I was out of Black Ops 4 instantly when I tried it. I couldn't play it. Like, no story mode, you having a laugh?
I don't know what the last Call of Duty game that wasn't as bad would be. I don't know what it would be.
I mean, my guess, of course, is Black Ops 2. The last good one, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's the last good one, but last, one that was actually not bad, I don't really know.
I just don't care to compare the games that came after Black Ops 2. I just don't care.
I would say Advanced Warfare, but there's someone in there that I hate.
Yeah, Kevin Disgracie.
Yep.
I used to like that game when I first played it on Xbox One, but my enjoyment of it dropped so much because of Kevin Disgracie, and it also feels like a copy of Black Ops 2 because of futuristic technology being used and all that rubbish. It just went too far, in my opinion.
Yep. I mean, well, Black Ops 3, that's probably the last good one for at least multiplayer, probably, because Zombies is still really good in that.
But if you need
but the story itself, no.
Yeah, story sucks. I tried to Storm one, I hated it, and also as well, if you need a shooter game for PS4, guys, then play things like Killzone or Doom. Instead, don't waste time on COD, because COD, in my opinion, is totally dead. Then, of course, there's also Infinite Warfare, which is basically Star Wars or Halo version of COD. Really, isn't it?
Mod Wars.
Modern Wars, yes.
Modern Wars. And then, yep, I already mentioned about WW2. Tried playing it. The game will literally not work. So I just kept putting the disc in my Xbox, and it just kept back up.
Let's play it. I did the first level. I just didn't like it. I lost interest instantly because it was so different, in my opinion. Different in not a good way, in my opinion. Then, of course, 2018 was Black Ops 4, and it absolutely sucked. It's literally COD's version of Fortnite, and to me the worst one of all time, because there's literally no story mode. Because at least it's classified as a story mode, despite its faults, it has a story mode.
At least there's that.
And
I do have issues with the action mode.
And of course, it features fan favourite characters we all love, like Woods, Mason, Hudson. They're in the story mode, thankfully. Whereas in the game, but not unless you do those weird mission things or something. But here's the thing, right? If they're gonna have those DLC missions and all that, then why didn't they just put it in as a single player campaign?
Good question. Yep. And going back to Declassify, ignoring the zombies for a bit, I do need to mention another backquality I do have with the game, and that is no checkpoints.
Yeah, that sucks. You have to restart from the beginning, don't you? That was stupid. Don't know why they did that.
What video game nowadays would not have checkpoints?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that game was in 2012, weren't it? Same year, because it didn't release when Black Ops 2 came out.
I think it did.
Yeah, and Black Ops 2's got checkpoints, hasn't it? So why not include them? You were pleased to know, Ozzy, that on PS Vita, Killzone Mercenaries has checkpoints.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, that's why it's my favourite Vita game, actually, of all time, Killzone Mercenary.
Yeah, even Golden Abyss had checkpoints.
Yeah, it did. Despite, being quite a weak one of the franchise, weren't it?
Yep. And also, Uncharted is a better adventure shooter game than Call of Duty nowadays.
It is. I think any shooter game out there, guys, is better than today's COD. any at all, either third or first person, you name it, much better. I mean, I think based on my experience recently, Space Marine, in my opinion, is a better shooter game despite being third person shooter. It was talking about recent first person shooters as well, guys. RoboCop as well, in my opinion, was much better too on PS5. Rogue City.
I mean, you want to know something even more embarrassing that's a better first-person shooter than Call of Duty nowadays?
Of course.
Roblox, depending on the game you're playing.
You are not wrong.
Because out of all games, Roblox has better first-person shooter games.
And also Aussie as well, because the Vita doesn't have like a bumper button, you know, two of them, R1 or R and L1. I hate how they made you tap the screen to throw grenades and all that. I just couldn't do that rubbish.
Yeah, that does get really annoying.
And also how the running, also in my opinion, sucked as well.
What game are we talking about?
Black Ops Classified Blaze.
Oh, the PS Vita version. Yep.
Wait, Blaze. Wait, Blaze. Blaze, when you say PS Vita version, are you saying that it got a console release as well as a PS Vita release?
No, just a PS Vita release.
Oh, okay then.
I'm actually gonna double check to see when the classified release.
I'm pretty sure it was released as a counterpart to Black Ops 2, I think. And then in 2019, of course, we had Modern Warfare's reboot, which in my opinion sucked. Like, why?
Yeah.
Was it same year?
Yep, literally a day after.
Yeah, I thought so. And then, of course, like, I don't understand why COD decided to remake one of their best trilogies of all time. In my opinion, their best trilogy. Like, why remake something that wasn't even bad? My goodness me.
It's a price game, something not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah, exactly. And in my opinion, one of their trilogies not broken, the original trilogy. Then, of course, in 2020 as well, Cold War came out, and that was, again, was also affected by COVID too, but in my opinion, it sucked.
I should also mention Black Ops 2, that released on my 9th birthday.
Oh, what a privilege to be your favourite COD game released on your birthday, Ozzy.
Yep.
And what I will say is that I don't like Cold War, guys, but I'll play through all Black Ops 3 and 4 because it has Woods, Mason, and Hudson.
And I also heard that Black Ops, that Call of Duty game that came out after, like a year later, I think it's called Vanguard, that one was terrible too.
Yeah, I didn't hear good things about Vanguard.
I don't remember what the reason was.
Well, I didn't play it, so I didn't hear good things about it from Geeks and Gamers team.
I think that game bombed.
Yeah, and then...
all the trailers for Vanguard was terrible.
Yeah, exactly. So it looks like it's as bad as its trailers, or maybe worse than the trailers, who knows. And then, of course, for the next couple of years, they did, like, back-to-back sequels to Modern Warfare's remake. Like, why? And what I don't get is, like, they tend to do a different game each year, right? You know, when it comes to releases, but they never released Modern Warfare Black Ops games a year after year, did they? They released, like, a couple of years or more after each one, didn't they?
Based on what I'm hearing, based on that, you can kind of tell that those games were rushed.
Like, for example, the Modern Warfare trilogy, each game was released 2 years after each other. You know, 2007, 2009, and then 2011. And then when it comes to, you know, the World, you know, Black Ops games, I think World at War was 2008. Then Black Ops 1 was 2010, and then 2 was 2012 on Ozzy's birthday. So yeah, they, you know, took time to prepare, whereas they released this remake of Modern Warfare 3 a year after the second game's remake, which in my opinion was a very dumb move, badly rushed in my opinion. And Blaze also told me that his favourite YouTuber who plays games called Rad Brad said that Modern Warfare 3's remake feels like a DLC for Modern Warfare 2's remake. And you know what? I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it does.
And you know what? I'm not surprised.
So it's literally just Miles Morales all over again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Crap.
And yes, it's also noted that I did hear about the ending of Modern Warfare 3's remake, and I'm very appalled by it. Like, I can't believe that a game of 2011, Modern Warfare 3 is much better and it's older. Like, 12 years young, older. It's much better. And also as well, and also as well, Ozzy. Would you also say that you were not a fan of a recast for characters in this remake trilogy either?
No, they're terrible.
I know, right? Like, in my opinion, Barry Sloan is nowhere near as badass or as memorable or as funny, in my opinion, as Billy Murray as Captain Price. Soap. What the hell kind of name is Soap? But yeah, Captain Price is my favourite COD character of all time, if you want to know, Ozzy.
Nice.
I mean,
Also, that's American accent.
Oh, thank. But no, he's British, Ozzy. Price is British. and also as well, my second character is Soap. I mean, did you like Soap, Ozzy, as well?
I vaguely remember him. I mean, I am planning to play through the Modern Warfare trilogy again.
Yeah, he's my second favourite character. He's also my favourite Waller, Kevin McKidd of all time as well, Kevin McKidd.
Nice. I mean, this playthrough is going to be kind of weird because I'm starting off on the PlayStation, playing the remastered, and then I'm swapping back to my Xbox because I can only play 2 or 3 on the 360.
Well, that's what I did with mine because... Well, that's what I did with mine because I played remastered on PS4, then I moved to PS3 for the other games. It's fine.
Next time I'm getting them all on PC.
Yeah, do that, yeah. I'll try and do Soap voice too if I can. What does he say in the games? I could probably say. I mean, Exalted, please pick a Soap quote for me. A useful Zoldeck if you remember any Soap quotes. And I'll try and do a Scottish accent for them. But in my opinion, though, the most evil line in the franchise, though, is definitely as well from of course, the villain of the second and third games, of course. And you guys know what I'm talking when I say this. Remember, no Russian. Do you know that line's from Ozzy?
I don't remember.
It's from...
that line's very iconic.
Yeah, it's from probably the most disturbing and shocking moment in COD history, which is the mission No Russian. If you play the game, you'll know why. And Shadow, how familiar are you with that line, Shadow?
I've seen a few videos where it gets featured in.
And what do you think? And the line's just cool, isn't it? And it definitely shows you how great a villain Makarov is. Very crafty, I must say.
I take it that's the darkest one in Call of Duty history.
I'd say so. I mean, it's an airport massacre. What else needs to be said?
I mean, wasn't that scene like a massacre?
It was, yeah, of an airport, and also Shadow. It was so dark that you actually have the option to skip it if you want to. When you love a game, you can actually skip it if you want to. But I didn't skip any of the missions in the COD games, guys, because I want to play the whole thing, experience it really.
I'm not gonna skip it.
And also as well, it shows you as well, like how much of an evil character Makarov is, really. But he'll go to that length, really. The American thought he could deceive us. When they find that body, all of Russia will cry for war. That was no message. This is a message. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, Roman Warshawski will always be Makarov. No one, in my opinion, can play the role better than him. Price, this belongs to you, sir. That was my attempt at a Scottish accent.
Better than Bald Eloquence.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't even try, did he?
Nope.
I can only assume that Bald Eloquence Scottish accent is terrible.
He doesn't even do it, Shadow. He doesn't do it.
It's literally just his regular voice.
Because the characters in Thomas, called Donald Douglas, are supposed to be Scottish, but he doesn't even attempt a Scottish accent for them at all.
And it really makes no sense because the other Thomas characters he voices, he actually does give them a voice. For some reason, Donald Douglas, he doesn't.
Yeah, which is ridiculous. In my opinion, he's the worst Thomas narrator.
And also, if he could do if he could do voices for the other characters, then he can do one for Donald Douglas.
But he won't because he's lazy. Bryce, you need to know. Makarov knows. Yui.
This further cements why George Carlin is the superior narrator for the American dubbing.
Yeah, George is my favourite American dub narrator. Because he put lots of energy into the characters and he tried with accents too as well. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil that quote of Exalted Nerd, but I can tell you that, I don't know if you saw my ranking of the Modern Warfare games or not, but that mission that you're talking about, I actually cried when I first played that mission, and I actually cried again when I replayed it recently, because that mission gets me every time. I'm not going to say why, because Ozzy's going to be playing it soon, I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, it gets me every time, that mission.
Yep. So I guess in this case, no details.
Yeah, no details. I need to think of a Yui quote as well to say, yeah. They constantly rotate with security. We won't know until he steps out. You seem to know about Makarov. Yeah, I love the dialogue in those old games. Today's dialogue.
I'm guessing today's dialogue is probably over-the-top dialogue.
I mean, I can already guess it's atrocious.
Yeah, it's probably so goddamn bad.
Probably. If anything, the one thing that does best over-the-top things is Good Burger.
Oh, yes.
Is there an example of film which is so bad it's good?
Yes,
Yeah,
I love
the best example. The best
Nice.
example of a movie that is so bad.
Nice.
I mean, let's put it like this. For Shadow from Monday Night, it's literally our favorite live-action Nickelodeon movie.
Nice. I have no doubt to my mind about that, Exalted Nerd. I've not even played Modern Warfare 3's remake, but I have no doubt that that mission we're talking about is much better than how it's handled in the remake.
Also, I'm gonna mention this about Good Burger. There's a joke that they tell in that there's a joke in that movie that could literally get you cancelled.
Oh, wow. And also, Ozzy.
That's what I'm referring to.
And Ozzy, you know when it comes to Cold War's recast of the characters, which I was not a fan of, you will have it to know that you know the villain called Kravchenko from the first Black Ops game.
Does he not get recasted?
No, the actor came back, Andrew Divov.
Thank God.
Yeah, he came back, and also you know Weaver from the first game, Weaver.
I think.
Yeah, he comes back and he's voiced by the same actor as well. You know, Gene Farber.
That's relieving.
And also Ozzy, am I the only one who thinks Weaver looks like Hugo Weaving?
I mean, Weave is in the name.
Yeah, I mean, would you say it looks like Hugo Weaving a bit?
Well, let's take a look at a photo then.
Yeah, because I can see lots of Hugo Weaving in Gregory Weaver, the character from Black Ops 1 and Cold War.
Yeah, he does.
When I first played the game, I thought it was him playing him, but then I heard his voice and I realised it's not Hugo Weaving. It's Gene Farber.
That's like if Smith grew a beard and started wearing an eye patch.
Yeah. In my opinion, Hugo Weaving is a massive example of an actor who deserves more appreciation.
Yep, he does.
Yeah, great actor, in my opinion, just phenomenal.
Yep, and well, then again, you kind of already knew about this because I mentioned it last year and probably the year before. But nowadays, for role of Hugo Weaving is Agent Smith.
Yeah, same always has been.
He used to be Red Skull, but Smith is more threatening.
Yeah, in my opinion, Smith's more terrifying than Red Skull because of what he does, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, Hugo's phenomenal. Deserves more love, in my opinion. Yeah, such a great actor. But yeah, thankfully, Ozzy, we didn't get cast in Cold War, thankfully. But in my opinion, the recasts for the others weren't that good, in my opinion. Just nowhere near, in my opinion, as entertaining. Just not as entertaining, in my opinion, just boring in comparison.
Like, would you say it's as bad as like the Buck Wild spinoff recasting?
If we're talking about sounding like, you know, in terms of entertainment value, because in my opinion, the recasting Buck Wild were boring as hell, weren't they?
Yep.
But I will say that, you know, that the voices for, you know, the characters did sound a bit close to the original actors, but not that close, especially Mason's voice, in my opinion. But I think Piotr Michael's voice of Hudson was quite close to Ed Harris, in my opinion. And also, the voice for Wood was also quite close to James T. Burns, but nowhere near as entertaining as James T. Burns, because James T. Burns, in my opinion, was so funny and badass as Woods, in my opinion.
Well, there's my answer then.
Yeah. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, no one can play Mason better than Sam Worthington. That's my favourite war, Sam Worthington.
Yep. And also, I'm just gonna say this, going back to the Buck Wild spinoff for a quick second. If they did recast Buck with, if they couldn't get Simon Pegg back, I literally would have given it a 0 out of 10.
Yes, he was the only good thing about that film, in my opinion.
Yep. And Shadow, you're saving yourself a lot of pain. I'm not even gonna freaking watch that movie.
Please don't. It's a waste of time.
Yeah, I suffered from it.
Like, I'm just gonna stick to the Ice Age trilogy that I like.
Yeah, to me, Ice Age is a trilogy.
Which I'm gonna be binge watching again this year. I'm not gonna watch the fourth one again. I do not want to.
Yeah, please don't.
Especially number 5.
Yes, screw Ice Age 5.
Yeah, 5 is horrible.
I need to ask, why on the back of the Blu-ray cover does it say it's the best Ice Age movie?
I don't know.
It's not. To me, it's the third one.
Yeah, my favourite is definitely Dawn of Dinosaurs. Love Dawn of Dinosaurs. You mean Lord Elrond, don't you, Declan? Yeah, Lord Elrond. Yeah, he's the leader of the Elves in Rivendell. The Elf King is Thranduil in Mirkwood, played by Lee Pace. Favourite role is Megatron. Well, that's a great choice. My favourite voice role is Megatron. It's a shame that you know Bayfon's films got screwed over, didn't they? You know, by Paramount, didn't they? Unfortunately, they forced Michael Bay to make more films, didn't they? You know, despite Darkman being, in my opinion, a great ending.
That's the perfect send off.
But no, Paramount just wanted more money.
Indeed, and they kept milking it. Thankfully, there's not been an official sequel to The Trash Knight since that film. They've instead done it with Bumblebee and Rise of the Beast, which in my opinion are far better. And yes, guys, I am one of those people that loved Rise of the Beasts. I loved Rise of the Beasts.
Yeah, I liked it too.
The Magic Pudding. I have not seen the Magic Pudding, Joseph, but I'll definitely check it out. Yeah, now you've mentioned it. Lots of Australian actors there as well. Well, Sam Neill was from New Zealand, didn't he? But yeah, Geoffrey Rush as well. Wow, Captain Barbossa. Speaking of Barbossa, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's review for The Curse of Blackpool.
Yeah, I did.
Felt good to do a new franchise too as well, yeah. And let me guess, Ozzy, would you say your favourite part of the review was when I praised Johnny Depp?
Yes.
Not surprised.
I would say so too.
I mean, what's not to praise about Johnny?
He's a phenomenon.
I mean, it's literally the first Johnny Depp movie I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, and it's the film that helped kick off his career to make him, you know, be a very iconic star, really. Yes, Declan, it is the best one to me. It's my favourite one, Ice Age 3. Rise of the Beast, oh, that's close, alternate. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'll say this, right? If Peter Cullen was not in Rise of the Beast, guys, I wouldn't have seen it. Like, that's how much Peter Cullen means to me. Because, you know, because, you know, he's my favourite voice actor of all time. And in my opinion, Transformers just isn't Transformers when it comes to films without Peter Cullen, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's why I was skipping Transformers 1.
Yes, I mean, I love Chris Hemsworth, guys, but I'm just not interested without Peter Cullen.
But there is no Transformers without Peter.
There isn't at all. He's shall we say, you know, the absolute gem of a franchise.
He's the heart of the franchise.
Yeah, from the very beginning to the G1 cartoon to this day and all. And he has said, guys, that he wants to keep playing him for as long as possible. And I hope he does.
yeah, based on all the interviews I've seen him, you can see how much his character means to him.
Yeah, and it especially means a lot to him because he based his voice of Optimus on his brother, who passed away. Rest in peace to him. Larry Cullen, I think he's called Larry Cullen. Yeah, rest in peace to Larry. And it was also his brother who encouraged him to do the voice of Optimus too as well. So we got to thank Larry Cullen for giving us this iconic voice really, because he told Peter what to do. Transformers 5 is worse than Highlander 2, Declan. Jeez, wow, what a take that is.
What? Whoa.
Because I think Highlander 2 is one of the worst films of all time.
That's a good thing I don't plan on watching Highlander 2.
Please don't. Highlander 2 is absolutely horrible.
But then again, that's not saying much, because I did see last night.
Yeah, last night
So did
sucks
I.
as well.
Like, I saw it in cinemas.
It was asked me guys what I'd rather watch. I would rather watch for last night because Transformers means a lot to me, and because Peter Cullen's in it, of course, too, and Frank Welker as Megatron as well. I'd probably just watch all of the scenes of the Transformers, though, really. Just all scenes matter, really, because the franchise is called Transformers for a reason.
I mean, based on what I remember from last night, it was boring.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, where's Optimus?
I can already imagine that if they did a video of like all of Optimus' screen time in a trash night, it'd only be about 10 minutes. Because in my opinion, it was wasted.
And also, I hated what they did to Optimus, like turn him into a villain.
Yeah, that was
What?
stupid. I'd rather watch the scenes where he's on the good side.
Like you turn Optimus Prime into the bad guy, like.
Yeah, it was a dumb move.
Yeah, of course your movie's gonna be a flop.
And it was a flop. I don't watch high shit anymore, Declan, so I don't really care for that video on why the beach should have ended.
Yeah, I stopped watching them.
I just lost interest in what they did, really, because I just feel like, they're just not as good as they used to be, in my opinion.
For me, my reasoning is literally the same as Jay's on why he stopped watching it.
Is it because they're doing the same joke to this day? Not doing anything
I'm
new?
just kind of getting bored of it now.
Yeah, why can't I just do new jokes? Which will land,
I mean, the last video I saw from them was the FNAF one, the FNAF Halloween special one they did. And honestly, probably going to be the last good one, to be honest.
Yeah, probably. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I got you brought your figure about to Prime with you. Nice one.
My figure about was on my shelf.
But yeah, I don't understand why Heishi won't try anything new. Because if they keep doing like 200 videos of like the same thing all over again, fans are gonna get bored, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like, why do something new for a change? Oh, Liv's here. Hi, Liv. Nice to see you here.
Hey, Liv.
But yeah, all I can say is that, like, I'm just not interested anymore in that channel, really, to be honest. I still watch the old videos, guys, back when they first started. Those are comedy gold, in my opinion, but not anymore. If you guys were to ask what my first Heishi video was that I saw, it's how Spider-Man 3 should have ended. The original version of it.
I think that was mine as well.
Oh, nice. If you guys was asking what my favourite one is, but it's probably the one with Stan Lee. How Tarzan 1 should have ended because of Stan Lee.
Oh, that one is great.
I mean, guys, they got Stan Lee in Heishi.
Like, the Stan Lee. Holy crap.
Yeah, back when they tried, really, when it comes to, surprising us. And when it comes to how Bumblebee should have ended as well, guys, they got John Bailey back to voice. He can be voiced in, in the film Shockwave and Soundwave. Which is really cool. Oh, the Infinity War one was pretty funny. I love that one.
I
think probably their Infinity Saga ones were the best ones.
Yeah. I of course
Yeah.
did a marathon of what we watching was.
And of course, the Secret Trash trilogy ones were pretty damn good too.
Hmm.
Far better than movies.
Cinema Sins. Oh God. Yeah, I'm personally not really a fan of that channel either, to be honest.
I stopped watching them a while ago.
I just don't find entertainment in watching it. I just don't watch it.
I used to like the content until I didn't.
You see, this is why channels can be unfunny if they keep doing the same thing all over again and not try something new.
Yep.
Like that's why, guys, I'm planning to like end certain series at some point. Like, for example, the sequel series I'm doing, because I'm planning to finish, like with episode 100. And Shadow, you might be pleased to know that it might probably be a Planet of the Apes movie,
Nice one.
because I'm planning to watch the classic ones. And didn't you say that it might, in your opinion, the last good one was the second one?
Yes.
And do you wish it ended with that movie?
Yeah, the
Hmm.
and Ozzy can pick up on that.
Yep, because
Hmm.
all I will say is that whenever you get to Beneath the Planet of the Apes, honestly, it will show you how much it does not make any sense at all that 3, 4, and 5 were made.
I mean, I do remember watching the very first one a very long time ago, guys, when I was a kid. It's a good film. And I remember the infamous ending where, of course, we think we're on a different planet, but it turns out we're on Earth, because Statue of Liberty is there, of course.
That is one of the greatest plot twists of all time.
And
Yeah.
that's why I would also say it's one of the darkest endings of all time.
Yeah, I don't blame Charlton Heston's character for screaming like that, having a breakdown about it. I don't blame him. I probably do the same. Like, wow. Bad Days videos? What are they?
I heard of them, but I never saw them.
Hmm.
You know what's kind of ironic? How last year's Movie of the Year I got into Planet of the Apes, but I don't even want to watch the new one that's coming out.
Yeah, same. I'm not watching Kingdom. Like, I don't even know why, because War of Planet of the Apes, in my opinion, was perfect ending of that reboot trilogy.
Yeah, plus no Matt Reeves, no Andy Serkins.
Yeah, no chance I'll see without those two. I can assume that Matt Reeves isn't directing it because he's busy doing his Batman films, isn't he?
Which are way more
probably.
Yeah, to be completely honest, guys, I think it's Matt Reeves' films I'm all excited for when it comes to DC these days.
Same here.
Yeah, he understands these characters.
Yeah, he does. Unlike James Dunn.
Yeah, or
turns everything into a comedy.
Hmm. No, I do not watch Mojo. I hate that channel, and I don't like talking about it.
Screw them.
Yeah, terrible channel in my opinion that deserves to be shut down.
Especially
be terminated.
Yeah, terminated.
They were at one
Like,
point.
and I hate them as well, guys. First of all, because they badmouth great actors like Keanu Reeves and Chris Pratt, which I hated them for doing, and also as well how they also did a really disrespectful video, guys, where they literally ranked 10 YouTubers who died by in ranking in terms of importance. But like, why would you rank them like that? Like, why should you rank them? Why?
And plus by doing that, you're literally profiting off their death.
Indeed, and what's worse is they included honourable mentions too as well.
Right, that is just so disgusting.
Like, why didn't you just include them in the video? Why put them as honourable mentions? Just disgusting, in my opinion. That's why the channel, in my opinion, deserves to be terminated. And also, guys, am I the only one who finds the narrator's voice is annoying?
They are annoying.
Have you noticed as well how they sound so positive in every video?
Like they're implying that it's a good thing that this movie failed or something.
Exactly. And also how he spoke so positively in that video about the YouTubers who died. Like, if I was narrating a video, guys, I'd sound sad.
Also, their logic, the statements that they make literally make no sense at all. Like,
They don't.
Let me tell you this. There is this one video I saw. I mean, they made multiple videos on this one. It's called Movies That Tanked So Horribly That sequels got canceled. They put in Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes there. But here's the thing. That movie didn't even tank at the box office.
So I made a
Yet
mistake.
they still put it on the list.
They didn't do a homework, did they?
Didn't do the research. They didn't do that research.
No, but here's the crazy thing. They literally say it did decent. It didn't tank at the box office. They literally did mention that in the video. Like, why are you including this movie if it didn't tank at the box office then?
Because they're stupid. They didn't do a homework.
If anything, that should be on a list called canceled Tim Burton movies. Because there's plenty of them.
Yeah, you're definitely right there. James Gunn is rubbish.
But yeah, they're so stupid. Rogers is so stupid.
George Lucas. Yeah, why should I like them when we're going to harass George Lucas?
Yeah, that's my favorite director of all time.
Yeah, they're making fun of him.
And I'm guessing they probably attacked Armored Best again.
Probably did, yeah, knowing them.
Oh yeah, they also attacked Jonathan Majors and Justin Roiland.
Why am I not surprised?
Like they didn't even mention that their accusers got their comeuppance.
Indeed. Sure you didn't do homework.
And I think at one point they did attack Johnny and Tim Burton. I think it was in the video called Worst Remakes of All Time.
And which remake did they include? Was it Dark Shadows?
It was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, come on! I love that film.
The best version? Yeah, like the actually good the Chocolate Factory movie?
The one that's literally book accurate?
I mean, I'd have thought it'd be Dark Shadows, because that, in my opinion, is a lot weaker than Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's one of my weaker Tim Burton movies. I think that's like my 4th weakest.
Yeah, talk about that instead. Like, I love Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And also, Ozzy, on this video where they badmouth a movie, are they trying to make people dislike it?
Yeah, they're trying to.
They God!
For every single one.
It was one that I hate, guys. It's when channels try to make the viewers hate something which they like, really, or to hate something they like, you know, or to, you know, like something that, you know, the channel hates, really. I hate that. Makes me so angry. Like, why can't they understand that, you know, fans can like and hate whatever they want?
And you know, guys, when you think of it, Watch Mojo has violated a lot of YouTube service.
Yeah, and look, they're still going, and look at me. I try to respect the rules, and I get demonetized.
And it literally makes them. I don't understand how they were able to come back, because they did get terminated at one point.
Yes.
So how are they able to come back?
It doesn't make any sense at all how they're able to come back at all. Just ridiculous, really. Like, it's just so stupid. And yeah, I don't watch that channel anymore. Never will. Just not interested. And I never had respect for him either. You know, like, I wouldn't say that my respect for him continues to drop, because I never had respect for him in the first place. Like, they can't lose what we never had, can they?
No, they can't. And okay. Also, another reason why their launch makes no sense. Yet they attacked Johnny and Tim for trying the Chocolate Factory, and they praised them for Edward Scissorhands. You can't make your mind up.
Yeah. 1 minute they're being mean, now they're being nice all of a sudden. Like, what's going on? Yeah, if you ask me, that's just really stupid. Also, did you guys hear about those casting for Fantastic Four MCU movie?
Oh my god, we were actually mad about it yesterday.
Yeah, all I have to say to that is not impressed.
Yeah, I mean, my response to MCU is go F yourselves.
Yep. And I'm gonna be real for you guys. I'm getting sick. I am getting super annoyed seeing Pedro Pascal being casted for everything nowadays. Like, yes, he's a great actor, but that doesn't mean you have to keep casting him in things that are based off of something. Adaptations. Yeah. In my opinion, you know, like, I mean, I don't think he's gonna work simply because, like, first of all, he looks nothing like Reed Richards at all.
Yeah, there's nothing like Reed.
And not
Like, if you watch
and of course, guys, isn't he also like on the woke side and all that rubbish? Unfortunately,
Yeah,
I don't know.
because I've not heard good
Yeah.
things about what he's been saying and all that.
Yeah, I have seen that he does support a lot of their beliefs.
Yeah,
And if I remember correctly on Instagram, he has an overusage of pronouns.
Yep. But yeah, what pisses me off about this casting is that Marvel had their perfect Reed Richards.
yeah,
John
they did.
Krasinski.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, you have him in Metaverse of Crapness, then you kill him off, but then you don't bring him back as like an alternate proper version for this film.
Their launch clearly makes no sense, and something about this is going to be a real hot take, and this really does pain me to say this, but Pedro Pascal is really starting to become an overrated actor.
No, I agree with you totally.
Yeah, I mean, I love the dude and all, but well, in Mandalorian, but come on, not every role of his is good. Like his performance as Joel, it's terrible.
Yeah, it is. Like, he makes him such a softy, and nowhere near as badass as Troy Baker's version at all from the first game. The original game, to me, only one game.
And also, I have heard I've seen some clips from Mando season 3, and he's most terrible in that.
I mean, Shao, does he sound bland?
Really bland.
You can probably guess he's probably had enough of a role now, but for some reason he's still going for a paycheck, probably. And, like, you know, what I also don't understand as well is also as well, like, you know how these recent multiverse films that the MCU have brought back original actors, right, as their characters rather than recast them? You know, like Noah Horman and Metaverse of Crapness when it comes to, you know, Xavier, for example.
I think I know where this is going.
Yeah, why have they not done the same with Fantastic Four? You know what I mean? Like, why not have the ones from 2005 and 7? Because that, in my opinion, was perfect casting from right there. Like, I don't care what people say, I love those two films.
Those movies literally were the definition of perfect casting to comic book movies.
Especially in my opinion, Michael Chiklis has a thing.
Yes.
Yeah, no one in my opinion can make the thing better than Michael Chiklis, in my opinion.
I mean, literally, the thing is literally my favorite character of those two movies.
He's my favorite Fantastic Four character. It's clobbering time.
It's clobbering time.
And also as well, Ewan Grufford, in my opinion, was also perfect casting as Mr. Fantastic as well.
Yes.
Absolutely. I even as well definitely Jessica Alba as Invisible Woman too as well.
Yeah.
She's also proved that you can cast any actress as a character and change her looks to have blonde hair, because in real life, guys, she's not blonde hair, she's brunette. So yeah, she's proof that you can cast any actress as a character. But they didn't even try with this MCU casting at all. I mean, John saw how all the cast guys is Invisible Woman, and I cast Emily Blunt.
I was on that too.
The reason why is because she's my John Krasinski in real life, guys. So I think if they played, you know, Reed Richards and in Susan Storm, the chemistry would feel so realistic because they're married in real life.
Yeah, it would feel believable.
I mean, proof of that, guy, is A Quiet Place.
Yeah, that was actually really realistic because, well, they're
married in real life. Yeah, I love A Quiet Place. Masterpiece, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Shadow, me, you, and Jay say the first one the best one, don't we? So yeah, guys, you know when it comes to gestures and all that, do you guys prefer fist bumps or high fives?
I prefer both.
Because if you guys are wondering, when I'm at work, I tend to do fist bumps a lot of the time. You know, because it's definitely a lot of fun to do, really. You know, I'm not the only one who does it. Other teachers do it as well, but yeah, I do it quite a lot.
And there's a reason why I do a lot of fist bumps. It's because it reminds me of Sonic.
Well, there you go. Yeah, same Darth Prime. Ewan Grufford was introduced to me thanks to the first Fantastic Four movie. In my opinion, he's an underrated actor, Ewan Grufford, and I must say he does a great American accent considering he's Welsh in real life.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was Welsh.
Yeah, great casting in my opinion. And I think also as well, Julian McMahon as Doctor Doom was great too as well.
Definitely.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're never gonna get that again.
Yeah, of course. So, like, I don't understand why we couldn't have brought back those original actors back, you know, as like a multiverse film. I mean, Michael Chiklis did also share, like, a picture showing what appeared to be him in his Thing costume on the set of Deadpool 3, but he confirmed it was fake. Unless he was lying, I don't believe Thing's going to be in the film. His Thing, that is.
And I've also heard from the leaks on this Fantastic Four movie that Doctor Doom is pretty much gonna be wasted.
Even more than Fantastic's version, Shadow.
Oh, Jesus. Yes.
This might sound pretty shocking, guys, but do you guys reckon this one's going to be worse than Fantastic?
I think it might be equally as bad.
Oh, God.
What if this is the biggest box office bomb they'll ever receive?
Probably will be when it comes to Marvel. I mean, look at, you know, the Marvels and Madam Web.
Oh yeah, Madam Web. Budget $80 million. It made $6 million back.
Yeah, and it was panned by critics too as well. Panned by them. Yeah, it was panned by the critics too as well. Even they hate it, guys.
I'm gonna be completely honest. When I saw its box office record, I actually nearly had a heart attack.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, because I didn't think it was gonna tank that badly.
Well, it did.
I mean, all I have to say to that movie bombing is, oh no! Anyway.
I love that meme so much.
I use it a lot nowadays.
I mean, I used it recently when Az tweeted about how there's only about 1,000 players on Suicide Squad. 1,000 guys in the whole world. But you know what? The game gets what it deserves. Yeah, I know that, Jaws. The thing in Fantastic was not the thing at all. It was literally KFC chicken gone horribly wrong.
Oh, that practically means I ate them for lunch a few weeks ago.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, apparently there was like reports about it, Deck, but apparently I don't know what's true or not. But you know what? All I can say is don't know, don't care. I mean, I would love Michael Chiklis to play Thing again because, you know, he does look great for his age, doesn't he, guys?
Yeah.
And
I wouldn't mind it.
And of course, guys, the costume can also hide his age too, can't it?
Can.
That's the beauty of makeup and costumes, guys, because it can hide how old you are, which is handy. You know, that's why characters can age well when it comes to different portrayals of them, really, because, you know, like, because with makeup, it can conceal signs of age, like, you know, like wrinkles or greying hair and all that. But one thing, of course, that might be hard to hide is probably aging voices too, as well, because voices do change up with age. It's natural. It happens, really. I mean, some people, yeah, I mean, some people still got it though when it comes to sounding the same though. But when it comes to voices being different due to age, guys, personally, I don't have a problem with it. Like one example, like if you guys want an example of a voice acting performance where I don't have a problem with the actor showing age in a voice, for me it's James Earl Jones in Rogue One as Darth Vader.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't even tell that he was aging at the time.
Yeah, there you go. He still got it.
And of course, Peter Cullen.
Yeah, and Rise of the Beasts. Sounds great.
I didn't even know that was actual criticism until like a week later.
Yeah, I mean, Ozzy, guess what? Some person on Twitter actually said that Peter Cullen should retire because he sounds old.
How?
I know,
You can't even notice the aging voice. And plus also, what can you do about it?
I only found,
an aging voice?
I mean, I found out about this tweet because one of my, you guys remember Phoenix Prime, don't you? He came on the stream a few weeks ago, and she loved my Lego Optimus Prime that I got. You know, I follow her on Twitter, guys, and she tweeted in response to this user saying, you know, how can you say that about Peter Cullen? You know, she was shocked and so was I. And what's worse, guys, is this actually a YouTuber I used to watch when I was a kid called Optibotimus, who used to like do unboxing of Transformers figures. Like guys, that's one of my childhood YouTubers who I, have, turned against because he criticised my favorite voice actor. How sad is that?
But one thing I could ask this guy is, do you want Transformers to be awful?
Because in my opinion, I just can't watch Transformers films without Peter Cullen. I mean, put it this way, guys. I find the Unicorn trilogy watchable because of Gary Chalk, but still, Peter Cullen can't be topped in my opinion. But then again, though, guys, I can accept Gary Chalk as Optimus Primal because he's, of course, a different character to Optimus, isn't he? In Beast Wars, he's a different character.
Yeah.
I think in Beast Wars as like a spin-off, really, G1, really, that sort of thing. It is meant to be a spin-off, actually. So I can accept him in that, of course. And when it comes as well to a Transformers Combiner Wars trilogy as well, guys, that recent one from the 2010s, I've not seen it, but I think I'll probably like the second and third parts of the trilogy more than the first part, because in the first part, from his voice by John Bailey, but in the second and third parts, we got Peter Cullen back, which I really appreciated, but I wish he got back from the start, actually.
Yeah.
And also, guys, one of the reasons why, in my opinion, the best Transformers games come from like 2007 to 2012, for me, is also because of Peter Cullen as well. Because in my opinion, guys, the last like best Transformers game we're ever going to get for me is probably Fall of Cybertron, in my opinion. Because if you guys are wondering, I hate Rise of the Dark Spark in 2014. I think that's a terrible game in my opinion. Slightly more tolerable than other games because of Peter Cullen being in it, of course, and also other good voice actors too as well. Devastation, in my opinion, is okay. It's based on G1, which I did like, but it's not that good in my opinion compared to other games before it. And then also another game called Transformers Battlegrounds. That game, in my opinion, sucks as well. But yeah, I don't think we're going to get a good Transformers game for a very long time, unfortunately, guys, which is very unfortunate. Yeah, same. Derek K was brilliant in Megatron. That's probably my favourite Warsaw is actually Megatron.
Unless if Hasbro decides to partner with Lego and they make a Lego Transformers game.
Oh, that'd be exciting.
And for this one, maybe an original one that's not based off the movies.
Yeah, maybe do it based on G1.
Yeah.
I mean, we did it based on Lego Optimus, so why can't we do a game?
Like, can you imagine Lego Megatron?
Oh, that'd be sick. Oh.
Starscream.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
You know what? I might as well write that onto my list of Lego game ideas.
I mean, Transformers will be in Lego Dimensions too, guys.
And one Lego game idea I have is Lego Star Trek.
Yeah, I'm actually very.
Seriously, why haven't we gotten that yet?
Yeah, I'm actually very surprised that franchise didn't get Lego, because like it's a very popular franchise.
Guys, get this. It is the most successful franchise of all time.
Yeah, and it's like a Lego franchise.
Can you imagine how much money Lego would make from selling Lego sets at the Starship Enterprise?
Yeah.
Like, it'd probably make a lot of money, wouldn't it? I think that would probably be my first set I get with Lego Star Trek, the Enterprise.
Yeah, I think it would be the first set that everyone would get.
Because in my opinion, it's the most iconic and best ship in the franchise.
But I mean, to me, my favorite version of the Enterprise is from the original one.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The very first one, the iconic design.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one, in my opinion, is the best one.
I mean, yeah, the next generation version is fine, but yeah, it's nowhere near as iconic as the original series.
Yeah, I can imagine. Speaking of Star Trek, guys, Gary from Nerdrotic also tweeted recently that it's been a year since Picard's third season released, and he said it's the light in darkness for a franchise.
Yeah, and also speaking of which, I'm almost finished with the Next Generation.
Nice one.
I'm at season 6 right now.
Nice. And according to Gary and Az, guys, apparently the first two seasons of Picard aren't that good, but the third one is apparently pure fan service for the fans. And it's actually good for once. So, like, I guess my question is, what took them so long to be good, you know?
Yeah.
2 hours in, just which is good. Thankfully, you guys been able to talk to me for the whole thing and didn't have any problems with connection talking to you, thankfully.
Thankfully.
Blaze is on mute though, entirely. Can't even hear us.
Probably still connection issues going on at his end.
Possibly.
Also, if you're gonna ask me about like show watching, I'm keeping everything on pause because I really want to wait for the Knuckles series to come out, and I don't want to have to finish the show before I start this one.
Probably a wise choice.
Yep. I mean, I already finished Ted, so don't need to add on anything else to watch, at least for now.
That's something I can also add on to watch at one point.
Yeah, when you start the Ted show, you won't regret it.
Yeah, I've heard really great things about it from you guys have seen it.
Yep.
Like Ozzy, when you first watched the first episode, were you expecting to be watching it with like a cross face, but then you ended up dying of laughter?
Yep.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's like
because the thing is that again, I didn't expect that it was gonna be that funny.
It's a piece of a separate file and can't use like Human Family Guy now, isn't it?
Yep. Thank you, Disney. But this ain't Disney, mate, so he doesn't have to be nice. It's Peacock, and right now, to me, their best show.
Nice. Oh yeah, Knuckles trailer was awesome, Joseph. When I saw that, I was so hyped. I was like, yes, I've got to see this.
Yeah, the Knuckles, that is now my most anticipated show this year.
Yeah, I really can't wait for it.
I mean, for me, I said it best. Nowadays, Sonic is very important to me more than ever nowadays.
I mean, why didn't I start getting the games, Ozzy? Hope like if I Unleash though, I can tell you about it.
Yeah, that game is really fun.
Yeah. And would you say that Generation is like a celebration of a franchise, because it's classic as well as present day Sonic?
Yeah, you for example.
Oh, wow. I actually saw a Lego set for Green Hill's Own at Legoland today, guys, but it was like 70 quid. For like a small little box of it, not that big. 70 quid.
Wow. That's wow.
And I was hoping to get it, guys, but that price threw me off. So next time I get paid from work, I'll probably go and get it because if you guys wonder, that's my favorite Sonic Zone. Mainly because how iconic it is.
Yeah, I used to own that set.
Well, yeah, you have Lego set Green Hill's Own, do you, Shadow?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I even showed you guys when I never got it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I still remember that.
It's been a while, hasn't it? And also so, and when it comes to Sonic, Ozzy, have you any chance encountered the ship called the Death Egg?
Yep, I have.
And that's a reference to, don't you?
Yep, I knew immediately when I first played it.
Something that can destroy planets, of course, in Star Wars, the Death Star. It's a pretty cool reference, actually.
Yep, and speaking of Sonic, I rewatched the first movie this week.
Oh, nice. I need to rewatch them probably around near the time that 3 comes out, just so I get ready for 3,
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna watch both movies before the Knuckles show come out.
If I'm still here on YouTube, guys, I'll probably post reviews for like a review for a second film in the future, if I'm still here. But yeah, I'd love to review a second film though. Because yeah, that one, in my opinion, was definitely an example of how you do fan service the right way.
Yeah, I mean, that's my favorite live action movie of 2022.
Yeah, I love Sonic too.
Like, I cannot tell you how much fun I had in the cinemas when I was watching it.
I know, right? Like, fan service done right for all of us, you know?
Yep, yeah. So much fun.
Amazing.
I think Sonic 2 is probably the second best cinematic experience I had in 2022.
Well, that's cool.
I think you already know what number 1 is.
Is it Rise of Gru?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not surprised because he told us because Ozzy, he said that people were cheering like when he was on Endgame.
Yeah, it literally felt like Avengers Endgame all over again.
And for an animated film, that's incredible, isn't it? How we're cheering like that for an animated film.
And it's Despicable Me out of all franchises.
Yeah, a franchise which I thought was dead because of first Minions film, but Rise of Gru was great. But if you guys are wondering, you know what? I have not seen the trailer for Despicable Me 4 because I'm not interested in that film, though.
I saw the trailer. It was terrible.
Ouch.
I saw the trailer too. The only redeeming thing I can say is that it's ignoring Despicable Me 3.
Well, I wonder if the film will ignore it too, but yeah, I wonder.
Yeah, it's still just unnecessary. Maybe this movie.
Yeah, very unnecessary. 2 for me is where a franchise ends.
However, though, there's one thing on that trailer that actually got me super annoyed, and it's the music choice.
What do they use?
Because that electric guitar drift from Thor: Woken Blunder. I hate that drift nowadays, thanks to that movie ruining it for me.
Ouch. That's
Like I
unfortunate.
said before, because that movie overuses that guitar drift every single time, especially when nothing is happening.
Yeah, that's just.
I'm going to make pizza.
Pizza
Oh,
time.
there you are, Blaze.
Did you, what I respect as well? I hope you enjoyed my reaction to that. Hope you enjoyed it. That was back in the days when I used to react to channels. Now I don't anymore. Because I just think there's no point anymore. I mean, guys, why should I keep going? Because YouTube isn't doing me any favors, is it?
Yeah, and plus also, I'm thinking about stepping down from reactions too, to be completely honest. Not meme reactions I'll still do, but reactions in general, the reactions like where you see your face, yeah, I'm thinking about stepping down from it.
I don't blame you, Ozzy, from my experience.
Yeah, because A, the editing, and B, I don't give good reactions. Like, my face is kind of blank throughout the whole time, so what's the point?
Well, I mean, if it makes you feel better, I still enjoy your reactions either way.
Well, I really appreciate that.
Yeah, me too, George. I'm very happy with Jim Carrey's coming back as Eggman. I'm very happy about that.
That further set my hype for Sonic 3.
Yep, made me a lot more excited for it.
Oh, yes.
But actually, come to think of it, I'm actually very desperate for that movie nowadays because who's voicing Shadow?
Yeah, I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out more with time.
It's gonna be Keanu, Hayden, or Robert.
Yeah. Wait and see, won't we?
So yeah, that movie literally. I think that's literally one of the first movies in a while that actually made me really desperate.
I love who's voicing Shadow.
Because you want to know the last movie that made me very desperate?
What was it?
No Way Home.
Well, I can't say I blame you. That was probably my last ever MCU film I was genuinely hyped for, guys. My last ever one I was hyped for.
Like I still remember, like, back when the movie was releasing, I kept sending screenshots upon screenshots on who was getting casted in. Like, the cast listing and all.
Yeah. I can see why you did that. It was the worst for. In my opinion, they did it the right way compared to what we're doing nowadays with it.
Yeah, because that's how you do a multiverse.
Indeed.
Not what we're getting now.
Indeed, yeah. By making it be, of course, the result of a spell going wrong. And also, guys, there's also another reason why I am not interested in watching Deadpool 3 as well, because it's featuring that TV association from that Loki show for some reason. So basically, what you're telling me is I've got to watch Loki to understand this film. Like, having a laugh.
And also, I'm questioning why they put the Fox logo in the background.
Yeah, I thought we didn't own them anymore. X-Men, that is. Or was it a joke or something? That's just so stupid, really. Yeah, I'd be happy if it's Hayden as Shadow. He's a great actor.
Yeah, I'll be completely okay with that.
Yeah, I've always loved Hayden as an actor.
Yeah, I'll be down for that because Hayden deserves to get more roles.
Yeah, he does. And if this is the case, then Shadow might be my favourite voice for all of us.
Same here.
Yeah.
And when it comes to, you know, Sonic as a whole, Ozzy, would you say that his best show for you was Sonic X?
Yes.
Nice. And would you say it's also for anime too, because it's Japanese, the show?
Yep.
And is it literally, is it literally an anime?
It is.
Mm.
It is.
Nice. And of course, again, as you said, it's Unleashed, isn't it?
Yep.
Nice. Did we ever do any, like, you know, like animated Sonic films, Ozzy?
There was one from 1999, but I rewatched it and it's not good.
Oh no! So would you say an example of one that's not aged well for you?
It has not.
I mean, did you used to like it when you were younger?
I used to.
So would you say it's Thomas Magic World all over again?
Pretty much.
Ouch. Oh, the difference is, of course, when it comes to Sonic, you think it's still going strong, don't you, Ozzy?
Yeah, because Frontiers proved itself that it's going strong.
And the films too are still great as well, aren't they, as well? But would you say that it's obviously Thomas, because Thomas is dead now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Thomas is dead in my opinion. Thomas Tank Engine.
Plus, I'm more even excited for Sonic, what's coming for Sonic, because later this year they're making Sonic X Shadow Generations, which I'm actually really looking forward to.
Nice. And also, you know, when it comes to like dimensions too as well, guys. I already told you guys in the chat about what I do when it comes to a game's final battle, but I'll tell you guys that when it comes to a final battle for a game, it's basically like an epic final battle between every hero and villain. The villains, of course, like Lord Vortek, right? And when you defeat Vortek in the game, guys, you have to basically activate the same device he used at the start to wipe out every hero, right? But it's something and his enemies, of course, right? And unlike Endgame where Tony died, your character that you select doesn't die because it's family friendly, the game, of course, right? And your character gets to say pretty cool catchphrases to you, depending on who you're playing as. So, for example, what I will always say to you, you know, when he's defeated, he says, "You can't defeat me. Who do you think you are?" That's literally his last words, guys. And then you get a response from the hero you select to defeat him. So, for example, guys, I think you can all probably guess what Batman would say if he was a hero defeating Vortex, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes.
I'll let you guys in the comments guess what Batman would say in response to Lord Vortex. I mean, because if you guys are wondering, Shadow told me last week that they think it's the best character to use because of that line. Don't you guys?
Yep.
But if you guys are wondering what I'd let Thomas the Tank Engine say if he was in the game defeating Lord Vortex, he'd probably say, "I'm a really useful engine." You know, like that, really. Yeah, that's why I got in there. And I know you love Thomas who got in there. So how would you feel if Thomas defeats Vortex by saying, "I'm a really useful engine"? And then he'd buffer up into the device and activate it, you know, run into it because he's a train, you know. But yeah, I'd love to come up with all these lines to say as a response, really.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, because I think one of the coolest ones that came up was for Judge Dredd.
I am the law.
Yeah, I am the law. I am the law. And yes, mine was based off of Carl Urban, not Slice.
Good. Yes, it's
Because
also
I would
nerdy.
not watch
It will be
Slice.
Ringo
That's
Starr
very cool.
voicing him. What else would characters also say as well? I wonder what Robocop could say, guys, because we mentioned Dredd. How about Robocop? Maybe he could say something like he could probably he's a human by saying, "I am Officer Alex Murphy, and dead or alive, you are coming with me."
I like basis cooking. Yeah.
Nice one, Blaze. And also, guys, if it was Captain America defeating Vortex, he'd probably say he's a kid from Brooklyn. Or maybe like it was Thor, he'd probably say, "For Odinson, the god of thunder." And if it was Iron Man, he'd probably say something like, like, "You see, the truth is, I am Iron Man."
I am Iron Man.
I'd say that, the truth is, I am just doing copy Endgame, so it's different to Endgame.
Makes sense.
Take care, Dak. Thanks for being here. What else? Yeah, villains can also do it too, guys. Like on free play, because that'd be like a feature for free play, guys. Because obviously in the store mode it will be Batman who do it, of course. That's the canon ending for me because it's Batman as opposed to Kevin Conroy. But on free play, you could use any character you want to defeat Vortex.
I got one for Venom.
Yeah, would you say we are Venom, Ozzy?
Yep. You go like, who do you think you are? We are Venom.
Perfect. And I think as well, Deadpool could also say he's a murderer mouth.
What did Logan say?
Wolverine. Wonder what he could say actually.
I got it. I got what he could say.
What do you say?
He would go like, when Lord Vortex goes like, who do you think you are? Wolverine would go like, the Wolverine.
Nice one.
It's based off of how he said it in Wolverine 2013.
Good idea. And I think as well, what else? Trying to think about others. Is there you can think of, guys, who could say pretty cool line in response? How about Blade? I think he could probably say, because it's family friendly, he'd probably say, "I'm the one who's hunting people who are always trying to ice skate uphill," or something like that. I could say, I'm the one who hunts boys who are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Probably.
Or maybe I could have I could have the original line in, but like a censor sound if you want to have it on it, because guys, this game would also be unique because it would have a special mode in it for adult audiences called the R-rated mode, which would include more franchises which are not for children, basically. So if you had the the R-rated mode off, then Blade's line will be different, but on the R-rated mode, which you can turn on, he'd say the whole line as it is. That also applies to John McClane as well from Die Hard because he'd of course say his iconic catchphrase, yippee-ki-yay, in its entirety if you have it on R-rated mode.
Yep.
And that's only for fans, guys, for those who want to see the dark stuff in it, of course, too. But if you guys want to play it for your children, then there's a mode you'd have where it's just for children's franchise, which are aimed at children as well as adults,
I can imagine the R-rated mode having a lot of stunts.
Possibly. That'll probably be the case of Mortal Kombat.
Probably horror movies.
Yeah, horror franchises would be, yes. Yes, that's my favorite quote of all time. Is Alton the freedom of all sentient beings. I love that quote.
And when it comes to characters defeating Vortex, what would Star Trek characters say? Like Kirk, Spock, Picard.
Maybe Kirk could say James T. Kirk, captain of the USS Enterprise. something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe Spock could say the one who lived long and prospered.
Actually, I got something cool for the thing that he could say.
What would he say?
He would go like, "I'm Ben Grimm, and for you, it's now clobbering time."
Love it.
Great. Great.
But yeah. And also, guys, if you were to ask me, you know, how many franchises I'd include in this game, the answer is there's no number. It's infinite. Like, that's the idea of the game. You know, I want to include every world, you know.
Oh, I thought of something good for Superman.
Yeah, what would he say?
He would say, "My name is Kal-El, the Man of Steel."
And that's what Henry's version would say.
Yep.
Each version would have different quotes for each incarnation of the heroes who are the same character, of course. Just make it different, not a rehash, you know?
Yep.
I wonder what Gandalf could say.
Maybe.
You shall not pass.
I mean, he could say that, but he's got to have a response to Vortek, hasn't he, because Vortek, of course, asked a question, so we've got to have, like, a proper answer, haven't we? I don't want the character to feel forced.
I mean, trilogy too. Nothing good.
You that'd be good. Luke saying his line for Return of the Jedi, which is he's Jedi like his father before him.
I'm a Jedi.
And also, and speaking of,
Cool for
go on,
Sonic.
Ozzy, go on.
So technically, there's kind of multiple variants for Sonic. So if we were to pick, like, let's just say, for example, the Black Knight's variant. He can go like, "I'm Sonic the Hedgehog, the Knight of the Wind."
Nice one, that's pretty good. Hey, everyone, nice to see you've joined us.
Hey.
Yeah, nice to have you here. If you wonder why we're here, everyone, unfortunately, these guys here, they had connection problems joining the chat on my server, so that really sucked.
Yeah.
But thankfully, it works here, which is good.
Yeah, because for some reason, when I tried clicking joining the call, I kept getting kicked out.
Ouch.
Yeah, it happened to me too. Alright, look, I got an idea for what Gandalf could say to Vortek.
Go on.
Wizard is never late, nor is it early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
I love it. I love that quote, actually, yeah. Amazing quote. Definitely an amazing first line for Gandalf. Yes, Joseph, that could probably be for a Flash based on DC animated universe, because if you guys are wondering, I would not include Evil Ezra's Flash in this game at all. In the story, that is, of course, because obviously there's going to be fans who want to play as that version of Flash, isn't there?
I mean, I guess we could have Evil Ezra as a boss fight.
Yeah, he will be a boss fight anyway in story mode. But don't worry, guys. It won't be a long boss fight, because I know you guys hate him, so he'd only be an easy defeat.
So I'm guessing his heart count would probably be 3 hearts.
Yeah, pretty much.
So,
Or in my opinion, he has no heart at all.
so can we kill him too?
Well, you defeat his copy him again. You know his droid counterpart, that is, who replaces him. Because that's how it works, guys, because in the story, the heroes of each universe get replaced by Vorton droids. You know, like Vortek's henchmen? Well, in the game, he learns how to create clones of the characters, you know, who look like them. And I would say memories and all that, but they work with Vortek. Basically. And if you're wondering what inspired me, Shadow, it was The World's End. You know the idea of, like, the town got taken over by robots? I thought it was the same similar thing, but with, like, heroes of different universes, really. Oh, no, that's not silly at all, Alternate, because you would get to play as Fat Controller in the game. He'd also be a quest character as well. You know, he'd probably say, hey, like, I am Sir Topham Hatt of the island of Sodor, and you, Lord Vortek, have caused confusion and delay.
Yeah, that is definitely something he would have said.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy that impression of him, Ozzy.
It was a really good one.
That was based on Michael Angelis' version, if you're wondering. I mean, could you tell from the accent I was using?
Yep.
Would you say he does the best voice for Fat Controller?
Yes, he does.
Hmm.
I mean, Michael Angelis, he's my favorite narrator of Thompson.
Yeah, same.
So, was that tell you?
Yeah, that's what I need to know. And if you guys wonder what Jango Fett would say in the game, he'd probably say, I'm just a simple man making my way through the universe.
Love it.
And I think Boba Fett could probably say a similar thing, you know, like, I'm a simple man making my way through a galaxy, like my father before me.
Yep. I'm wondering, what would Ash say?
Maybe he could say something like, Ash Williams, killer of the dead. Ed, hail to the king, baby. Or maybe Groovy. Maybe Groovy could be better because it's his catchphrase. You know, like, I'm Ash Williams, killer of the dead, including you, Groovy.
And then finishes them off.
Yep. But I think when it comes to one line, will be the same for each character. It will probably be for each of the lines in the game who are voiced by Kevin Conroy. You know, like that really. They'd all have the same characters simply because it's Kevin Conroy. Like, I think it makes sense, you know, because it's the same actor, you know, playing each version.
Yeah.
But yeah, and Exalted, if you're still watching, I hope you enjoyed that impression Fat Control that I did just then. Same that line that you said. Just then for me. Whenever I do Thomas Walker, guys, I do impression of Michael Angelis. Maybe Anakin could say it's a chosen one, that'd be good. Yeah, I think I like the sound of that.
Neil would say, he would go like, I am the one.
Yeah, but one, that'd be good. And I think probably John Wick could probably say he's a Baba Yaga. Or maybe he could probably say his full name, guys, you know, like, you know, Yadini Yovanovich, I think it is, yeah. Could say that, couldn't he? His full name, then say he's Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga, don't even pronounce it. I think it's Baba Yaga, isn't it?
I think it's probably Yaga.
Baba Yaga. Either way, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm the same. Baba Yaga.
I mean, it sounds cooler.
Yeah.
Well, of course, Groot always says I am Groot, so I have no choice, do I?
Oh, yeah, Groot.
Wonder what Terminator could say, guys. Maybe he could say... Maybe he could say something like, I'm Cyberdyne System Model 101. You are terminated. Hasta la vista, baby. You know, like that, really. And as a bonus, guys, when Vortek is defeated, the Terminator will probably say to Vortek, you won't be back.
You are terminated.
And obviously, guys, I would get Arnie back to voice the Terminator, because no one can play well other than him as far as I'm concerned. He is the Terminator.
There's just no one better.
No one at all. Got half an hour left.
That was nice.
Yeah, time's gone fast, hasn't it, guys? But it has been fun doing this. But it has been fun doing this. Thankfully, no problems. And thankfully, you guys have been able to hear me on this as well, yeah.
Yep.
That'd be a good idea. The Exalted Nerd, yes. About Daffy being unmasked, yeah. It will make sense because he was redeemed at that point, weren't he? And unlike Lego Skywalker Saga, I make sure that he actually has voice of Anakin, not of Darth Vader's helmet. You know, that sort of thing, really. Because for some reason, in Skywalker Saga, guys, he still sounded like he had his helmet on when he didn't. That'd be a good idea, Joseph. Maybe he could approach Vortek as Billy Batson, but then say, "My name is Billy Batson, and I am Captain Marvel." Then he could yell out Shazam. Because if you guys are also wondering, in this game, guys, as well, Billy Batson would go like Captain Marvel in the game, not Shazam. Because as far as I'm concerned, guys, he's the only Captain Marvel to me that exists in my mind. Like, in terms of, when it comes to detail, guys, did you guys notice on my trash talk of Captain Marvel that I never called her by Captain Marvel? I called her Carol Danvers in the video.
Yeah. I noticed that.
Yeah, that's because, to me, she's not Captain Marvel. She's Miss Marvel. That's what she's in the comics, Carol Danvers. For me, she's a massive example of a character who's better in cartoons than live action.
Yep.
I say it thanks to Earth Mighty Heroes, in my opinion. There's actually quite a few characters who I personally prefer in cartoons over live action, actually.
You know, I got a cool finishing move that could be for, let's say, Beowulf.
Yeah.
Blanchie says to when he's fighting Crispin Glover's character.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Like, I am Becca, Tara, Slasher. I'm feeling like cows are right. Body straight, lost and power. I am Beowulf.
Nice.
Yeah, I kind of screwed up the lines, but you kind of get the point.
No, that's fine. Oh, there's a pizza. Looks lovely, Blaze. Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
It's fun.
Hey, so what do you think of my Discord name, Luke?
It's pretty funny, Blaze, but I think you probably change it to a better name just to avoid confusion.
Yeah, originally Blaze's nickname was I guess violating me or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're just messing around basically
Yeah.
beforehand.
I think Brian McFarlane's a much better name for you, Blaze, on here.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I've been violated based on what happened yesterday with Blaze and Ion Force and Shadow.
You on there, were you? Nice.
Yep, and you guessed it. I got violated again.
Did you? Does it explain why Discord started calling me yesterday afternoon?
Yeah, I thought we were gonna use. Yeah, I thought we were gonna use my gaming channel. That's why I created it in the first place.
Well, I must say that you guys are very lucky that I was back home from work when you called.
But I guess I might as well say it again. The next time we all play games, we go to my gaming call. Don't use the original one that we created.
Yeah, good idea.
Plus, what if I'm not available that day?
Exactly.
What if I'm not available?
Yeah, maybe you guys should use that group chat for emergencies only.
Yeah, because if it's used on me on the wrong moment, but then again, half the time I have my ringer off, depending on what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm screwed. Like, for example, last year when I was still in high school, I actually nearly got my phone confiscated when they were using the call to play a game. I think it was Force. And yeah, it was from one of my lame teachers that nearly confiscated my phone.
Ouch.
I mean, there was another time where they used that call, and it was from one of the cool teachers.
I am Ironhide, and this is for me. Nice one. Me, Grimlock, And me, king. That's cool. Good choice you coming up with, guys, tonight. He could do that Dark Pan, but I think he'll probably pull it if he said Soundwave Superior Vortec Inferior.
Oh, imagine Tekken in Lego Dimensions.
That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, what if
And
you were king since he was just growling?
probably, yeah. And just so you know, guys, because I'd also bring back, characters in peril as like a collectible in my levels too, like in the first game. But when it comes to who I'd rescue from Tekken Blaze, you'd be pleased to know that the character I'd rescue is Harada himself.
Nice.
And also, Ozzy, you'd also be pleased to hear that the character you'd also rescue in ET's world would also be Steven Spielberg.
Awesome.
Which would be pretty cool. And also, guys, yes, you'd also get to play these characters in Peril 2 as well. And what I'd do is, I'd give them the abilities of every power from their universe would come from, basically. Every character from that universe would have the powers of. So like, Ozzy, can you imagine Steven Spielberg ride on an E.T. Elliot's bike?
That would be honestly really cool.
Yeah, it would.
And also having a magic finger. or I guess glowing finger. And technically speaking, since Indiana Jones is included, a whip.
Yeah, indeed. So yeah, when it comes to Spielberg, yeah, the franchises he directed, they'd give him powers in each of those franchises together, basically. Just like how Stan Lee has pretty much every Marvel power he has, really, doesn't he?
Very much.
For the same others too as well. Be pretty cool, really, actually.
I'm gonna go mute for a bit, so be right back.
No worries.
Oh yeah, have a funny quote for Harada if you save him.
Maybe, Blaze. I'll probably consider it if it ever came to be, but for now it's just ideas, really.
Yep.
It'll take time. I've got a feeling, guys, that this week I might probably platinum Lego DC Super Villains, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully will.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, these are great lines you're picking, guys. I'm liking this one for Unicron. Definitely a great idea, that.
Okay, back.
You're back, Ozzy. Nice. Oh yeah, it looks like as well, Ozzy, that Joseph wants My Little Pony in the game as well.
Yeah, I gave that idea to you, I think, last week or the week before.
Well, it looks like someone in the chat wants My Little Pony in the game.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it's from Joseph, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm in on it. Wait a minute. Wait, that's literally the exact same finishing line I told you last time.
Well, it's pretty cool. I think Joseph read your mind, Ozzy.
Joseph, you are now Charles Xavier.
Good one. I'm loving all these lines you're coming up with, guys. Awesome to see. And now we've got 20 minutes left, but it's been really fun tonight. Really fun.
It has.
Despite the setback with Discord earlier, we've been able to have a fun chat, thankfully, for all of us here.
Yeah, it's been fun.
And maybe it's better this way, isn't it, guys? Because it's nice and simple, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it also means that we can all talk and say what we want without being interrupted either, can we? Which is really great, isn't it?
Yeah. It's great. Well, good to have distractions.
Because it was one thing I hate in life, guys. It's when I'm trying to talk to somebody and someone else interrupts.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah.
You know, I also hate as well, guys, when I'm trying to talk about something when someone else changes the subject.
Oh my god, that gets really annoying.
That gets really annoying.
You know that's why, guys. Whenever like I'm talking about something and someone interrupts my change of subject, I'll move. I'll just say, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this. I just move on. That's what I do, really. But sometimes people in this world can be really rude, can't they?
Yep.
And what we also fail to realise is that they're also violating the rules of the stream too when it comes to the chats on here, because one of the rules is no interruptions. But some people unfortunately violate it in the history of this channel, which is very unfortunate.
Yep, based on what I've seen from the previous streams, yep.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate that's happened. Because I mean,
even before.
Yeah, even before you came on into Aussie.
Yeah, even before my debut.
Which is very sad, but it's happened for a while. And it breaks my heart because I never do that if I was a guest on someone else's stream.
Yeah, plus also, Shadow Vermont and Blaze and Lucky, if you were here, can vouch for that with the streams they joined for me on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I can imagine you guys are, like very respectful on Aussie streams, aren't you guys?
Yeah, I mean, because like the last stream I did back in December was actually kind of, I guess you could say, a nostalgia and fun stream based on the stuff we've been talking about, like old cartoons, for example, that we grew up with.
That's nice. That's a pretty good idea for a silent character, Exalted Nerd, yeah. And you know what I also really hate as well, guys? How some people on the streams have like been telling me reading the comments aloud, but like it's not your stream, it's mine. Why reading the comments? You have no right to do that, but some people have unfortunately done that in the past, haven't they? You know what I'm saying about interruptions and all that?
I think I did that once, but I think that was like literally my early debut. And after that, I just haven't done it.
I also think I did that as well, but
But yeah, next time it happens, guys, I'm not gonna hold back anymore. I'll simply just say, stop reading my comments. Like that.
Yeah, I mean, like usually I'm just like, I'll let you handle it.
Yeah, rightfully so. Rightfully so. Yeah, you're right. It is my stream. Mine alone. And that's how it is. You can ask whatever you want, Grant, as long as it's respectful. Really? You'd want Doug Walker in the game, Joseph? Okay.
No. I can see it right now, him and AVGN.
But what I'm wondering, boys, guys, what abilities will we have?
Oh, I could list you a lot of things that they could do, especially the nerd.
I mean, I'll probably give him detective mode, for example.
Because like there's this video that they posted, I think it was back in 2008, where it's literally the nerd and the critic fighting each other, and they show off a lot of abilities they have.
Oh yeah, I love that video.
Like, honestly, that's probably one of my favorite YouTube crossovers of all time.
It's pretty awesome when we do crossovers, YouTubers. Like this crossover, for example.
Yeah.
Because I think out of all these guys, all of us here, it's me, Ozzy, and Blaze that are like established YouTubers, aren't we? Whereas Shadow and Mun, you guys just comment, don't you?
Yeah.
So I guess you say it's pretty cool crossover between YouTubers and their viewers.
Yeah, because here would I be 9 years ago, not expecting that, and here we are now.
Yeah, if you was telling me 9 years ago that we'd be doing this, I wouldn't believe a word of it. I'd be like, yeah, sure. But yeah, here we are.
Yep, and pretty much the crossover the crossovers that I did with my friends really don't count. Half of them, because at the time when I was with them, half of the time they just started YouTube because I was doing it.
Nice.
But looks like from then I'm probably the only from my group. Looks like I'm the only one that's still going.
Yeah, still going strong. There's also been times, guys, unfortunately, when I've tried to, you know, uphold my rules, but unfortunately, some people on here have tried to stop me from following my rules, unfortunately.
Yep, I've noticed.
Yeah, I mean, Ozzy and Shadow, you'll probably be aware of this already, but yeah, it's happened, unfortunately. But, like, it's my rules, and of course, there's also a thing, of course, being that actions have consequences.
I mean, it's literally think before you speak. It's literally that.
And Ozzy, you've also said Wesley Snipes' quote, which is keep your mouth shut, haven't you, as well?
Yep, keep your mouth shut and you'll live longer.
It's true. It's really true. Especially in this mad world we live in.
Yeah, I mostly look up to Wesley for that statement he made.
Yeah, Wes is awesome.
Honestly, I wonder what he's doing now.
Yeah, hope he's doing well. Whenever I'm asked, you know, like, you know, what I know of, like, a person, all I can say is, I hope they're doing well.
Yeah.
But if it's somebody I hate, like the third, for example, I'd say that I hope she's suffering in a career loss. It's what you get. It's what you get. It's what you.
All I have to say about Amber or Esther, I hope they're lying dead in that ditch somewhere.
They're nasty people. They don't deserve respect at all.
Yeah. I mean, I got the best way to picture like what's become of Amber Turd now. And here it is. So, do you remember near the end of Dog Days with that camp counselor how? Let's pretend that's Amber Turd falling off the cliff, getting her head stuck in a beehive, then getting chased by a bear.
Good idea.
After all, her dog did step on a bee, so get back at it first. The dog.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. And I can also assume, Ozzy, that, you know, this would happening in Madrid, because that's where she lives now, isn't it? Madrid.
Yep.
I feel sorry for people in Madrid. They've got to have her, of all people, in that city.
Man.
But when it comes to people I like, but who you know, I've not heard from for a while, I just say I hope they're doing well.
Yeah.
And sometimes in life, guys, you know, it's just really annoying how I try to be nice, and I don't get a nice response sometimes, and well, a lot of times actually.
Yeah, like, that's happened to me before.
Like, since when was it a crime to be nice? Like,
there's this one time in school where I was actually trying to be nice to one of my former classmates that I'm glad I'm never going to see again. About telling him about like how one of the toilets in our bathroom is clogged. I was telling him, "Hey, that stall's clogged. Don't use it." And then he automatically says, "That's because you clogged it."
Well, that was really nasty.
And I'm like, if I was the one that clogged it, I wouldn't be warning you about that then, would I?
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, but I'm just glad that I'm never going to see him again. Plus, karma got to him anyways, because I think it was like a month or 2 months prior, he literally got expelled before graduation.
Well, in that case, good riddance.
Yep, so looks like somebody got her back. Now you know how it feels.
Yeah, indeed. Got 10 minutes left, guys.
Yeah, because, I mean, again, that's the last thing I heard from that classmate. He had to redo senior year, and I'm like, what way it feels to get held back, mother effer?
And sometimes in life, guys, right, you know, when I try to be nice and I don't get a nice response, people sometimes ask me, why are you bothering being nice? And my response is, because I'm proving to be a better person than them by doing this. no matter what response is, I'm going to be a better person than them.
Yes. I had to say response. I would go like because that's how I was raised.
Yeah, I was raised to be a gentleman. That's what I am.
I was raised not to be evil.
Unfortunately, there's people in this world who've taken it out a complete wrong way at times, which really sucks.
Yep, and I've had people that use me for my niceness before, which I really do not like.
Ouch.
Yeah, happened to me a lot too.
No, yes, and yes, you guessed it. It was all in school.
Well, I'm not surprised because school, in my opinion, sucks. I want one of the people that hated school.
Me too.
I loved every second of it. Loathed it. Not love, loathed.
Yeah, I hated school as well.
Yep. Sometimes I got bullied, wedgied,
Ouch.
and the wet willies. Don't get me started on those. Ugh.
Ugh.
Oh God.
You were so bad.
Yeah.
Did I feel that?
Hmm.
Ravon, you know what I gotta do? You know what I gotta do?
I should not have said that on the stream. Oops.
Oh no!
But you know what, what can I lose because I'm demonetized anyway. There's no point anymore. You might as well just
Yeah, I
swear.
just thrown bananas at the school.
Okay, so we
What
can
the
make
hell?
sus jokes all we want then. Okay.
Just swear as much as you want, guys. There's no point anymore. You two screw me over anyway, enough as it is. What more can I lose?
So should I just say the swear words I said during the mute thing when the whole stream got muted?
I mean, stream didn't get deleted when you said it, did it? So I don't know really.
So should I just say those curse words again?
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't want me to, I won't do it.
I mean, stream's nearly over, so there's no point really anymore. Really, is there? Got like about 3 minutes left. No, 7 minutes left anyway. So yeah, I'm loving these lines you're picking, guys. You know, for these characters, it's pretty awesome. I'll definitely make a note of these. I'm loving these.
Ozzy, should I tell you what happened to me at school?
What happened?
People threw bananas at me there.
Ouch.
What the heck?
Yeah, they left stains on my clothes, and basically it looks like someone, how do you say it, the safe way, shot something at me. Like fluids.
Blaze, you're starting to remind me of my 8th grade trip back in 2019.
Oh dear.
Now almost 5 years ago. But we were doing like some sort of banana game, and yeah, I got covered in banana.
Oh, God.
I'm glad there was no minions there at least.
Yeah, thank God.
And you want to know something kind of funny but embarrassing at the same time?
Yeah.
So in our camp lobby, I literally went into their bathroom and took a shower with my clothes on.
Ouch. And
yeah, because then I got out, and I was the only one from our class wet.
If it makes you feel better, Ozzy, I hated school trips as well. Mainly because of bullying. I mean, if you want to know something about Ozzy, the trips at my school involved going to theme parks, right? And on my last theme park trip, I unfortunately got bullied and, you know, like, neglected, if you will, by my own friends who turned their backs on me. So, on the last ever trips I would ever have in my final year, I purposefully did not go on it. I stayed in school instead. Because of that.
Oh, yeah, I didn't go to my grad bash last year.
Yeah,
I didn't go to it.
Like, guys, I literally put my education, before, you know, first over a trip. Because of that.
And also, this was really stupid, but when I chose not to go to grad bash last year, one of my classmates actually got super angry at me.
Well, for that, they're stupid.
Like, dude, it's not your choice. And plus, also, if you cut me out from the... Like, let's be real. With this class I was in, if you cut me out of it, you don't change anything. Yeah, let's be real. Because first off, all I did last year is, like, whenever we had lunch classes, I literally hid away from everybody.
I can't say I blame you. I mean, if it makes you feel better, Ozzy, at lunchtime for me, I sat on my own a lot. I just sat in a corner all on my own.
And I wish I was able to do that, but nope. My principal forced me to socialize with people, and you know how I am with socializing.
I know how you feel, but if I was at your school, Ozzy, and I was a student, I'd sit with you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
I would do the same thing also.
Yeah, I would do the same thing.
because I would love to make friends, but because of my experience at school, I'm just shy, to be honest, because I'm scared something bad's gonna happen. See you, Joseph. Yeah. You know, all people that I thought my friends, they backstabbed me at school and they made me feel worthless and all that. So yeah, I don't know who I can trust anymore nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a good reason why I blocked a good majority, literally 90% of my school on Instagram.
Don't blame you, Ozzy. Nowadays, I only feel my only friends I have are here, and that's it, just here.
And plus, how can I call some of these guys my friends when they didn't help me when I got bullied last year?
Yeah.
They're not your friends. Simple.
It's as simple as that.
But they're not your real friends.
Yeah, especially when I got my pants ripped off in the middle of class last year.
If I was there, Ozzy, I'd have, helped you, and I'd have also been really angry with bullies. I'd have raged at them.
I'll say, if I was there, I would have defended you as well.
And plus, the worst part about that is I got punished.
That's just ridiculous.
Like you something you didn't do.
Yeah, now I know how Percy felt in Middle Engine.
Yeah, that for me is the worst episode of Thomas's classic series.
And yeah, Middle Engine, that's the worst. Yeah, that's my episode in general.
It's
for classic series.
It's the reason why. It's one of the reasons why Series 6 is my least favorite classic series.
Yep, and and it really annoys because that's the episode that ruins Arian Burke.
Yeah, I didn't like them in that episode at all. And
and also they go from being...
Yeah, they go from being really entertaining to just jerks, don't they?
Yeah, they go from being scary diesels to being jerks.
Yeah, it's very annoying. And also, Ozzy, I don't know why this is, but when it comes to direction, have you noticed that in a lot of episodes of Series 6, Mark Angelis sounds very excited, even in scenes which aren't even exciting, when he's narrating? Like, he sounds like way too excited for some reason. I don't know why that is. In scenes that aren't even remotely exciting. I don't get that at all with Series 6, that is. I mean, sure, if a scene was exciting, then great, that's great narrating, but the scene's not exciting, is it? So I don't know what's going on. Oh, what's going on here now? Oh, damn it, connection's messed up. Hang on a second. Right, I don't know what's going on. Oh, what is happening? Well, I don't know what's going on with this system at all. Oh, stupid Discord. God, I hate with social media at times. Right.
I've done here all days.
Hopefully with stupid things now. Screw Discord all the way.
Can anybody hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. Oh my god.
Yeah, Ozzy, did you hear what I said about Michelangelo sounding way too excited in Series 6?
No, I didn't hear that part.
I said that sometimes I feel like in Series 6 he sounded way too excited in scenes that aren't even exciting when he's narrating, and the characters' voices.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know what happened there at all. I mean, I love him as a narrator, yes, but he's my favourite one. But why do he sound so excited?
Well, I guess then that really does for this Series 6 being the
weakest one.
Good one.
Yeah. And that being said, though, guys, that is 3 hours. So yeah, apologies for that stupid connection error at the end, but yeah, I had a really fun time talking to all of you tonight, and yeah, I will see you all next week. So yeah, so see, that was a lot of fun. So you know the drill, guys. Be sure to give this video a like. Also, be sure to let in the comments what you guys thought of tonight's stream. Also, please go subscribe to these special guests, Lone Support their channels, and we will see you all later. Right, see you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye, stream.
Yeah.
These pockets